fuck are my Twitter likes? Okay. Let me find... Why did I like this? Alright, let me get my... Honestly, this is a banger too, I will say. I legit had to clean my room after seeing this meme. I saw this meme, I'm like, damn, this is kind of me, so now I clean my room. Okay, but let me find the patch notes real fast. Real fast. Okay, we've got patch notes. We gotta zoom in a little bit. How do I... Okay, that's the patch notes. Well, you're gonna have to squint your eyes a little bit, perhaps. I can't zoom in more, can I? No, I can. Okay, well, these are the buffs. Everyone don't care. Jax getting buff is crazy to me. I think the champion is already very strong, but he's got the nerf repeatedly. Mana regen is pretty big. Health per level, I mean, it's 3, so I don't think that matters much. And our passive is increased by 5, but it's only at level 6. Pretty useless buffs. They don't really do much for him. Kane Blue changed, okay. Okay, what's that doing to Nasus? There are... Okay, so they're giving lifesteal back in the Nasus passive. That's really nice. Is he going to be back from that? Probably. I think that will make his laning phase way easier to play. I'm going to be playing some Nasus today probably too. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Quinn, attack speed buff, sure. The rest is pretty useless for top lane. Yeah, I think the rest doesn't really matter for top lane, right? They are nerfing Cassiopeia, which makes a lot of sense. The champion was S tier in almost every... You know what I'm surprised about, by the way? They haven't nerfed Urgot. I don't see Urgot in this list, so that's really good. I don't see Boots of Swiftness in this setup, so that's really good. Urgot, Garen, still similar strength, but it looks... Oh. I can just do it like this. There we go. Okay, they're nerfing Gallia. It doesn't really matter for top lane. They are nerfing Jace, though. RQ damage is... Okay, so they're buffing the RQ damage with a D ratio to pretty much motivate people to go for the AD build, right? And they are lowering the melee Q damage. And again, they are increasing it with AD scaling. So that makes sense. And the W damage tick is decreased to give him less base damage. And the melee ult damage also gives better AD scaling. So they've basically nerfed his base damages and they've increased his AD scaling to persuade you from going tank build and go AD instead. Makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna bet nothing because we want to try and be educational today. Alright. For the rest, I don't think there's anything with top lane. Only Teemo being nerfed. I actually saw Teemo being S tier in a lot of elos, so that makes sense. This one is broken, by the way. Melee attack speed, by the way. Guys, this is crazy. The build I just played, Hail of Blades, melee attack speed, it's increased with 30%, and the cooldown is increased with 2 seconds. You know how crazy that's gonna be, by the way. Like, Cho'Gath, look at Cho'Gath already, by the way. U.GG. Look at Cho'Gath's win rate. Alright, let's go silver. Okay, Cho'Gath is S tier here. Let's go gold. Cho'Gath is S plus here. Platinum. Cho'Gath is S tier here. Cho'Gath right now is fucking disgustingly broken, and they're not even itemizing him correctly, okay? Cho'Gath is really fucking good. And with this increase, this champion is gonna be unfair, kind of. Like any melee champion, and even range champions, you're gonna be having the perfect champion that can deal with melee champions, you can deal with range champions because you got a lot of movement speed. Cho'Gath is gonna be probably my #1 pick next patch. This champion will be disgusting. Also, this is an interesting line. The attack speed for champions, instead of 2.5, is going to be 3. I don't know how much that increase makes a difference, but that's a pretty significant increase, right? So from 2.5 to 3. Yeah, what else? Yorick. Summons damage to turrets reduction, small goo and maiden, 50% to 70%. Oh, 70% reduction is pretty crazy. So that's a lot less damage. Oh no, that's swift play or what? That's swift play. Who cares about swift? What the fuck? Who cares about swift play? Required lead for champion bounty. Okay, well let's take a look at the draft here in a second too. So the champion list that we have, I'm gonna do the champs here. We've got probably Pantheon top here. Any champion that can pretty much do better after 6 into Pantheon is extremely good. Champion that comes to mind for me is going to be Yorick. Why is Yorick good here? Because all I have to do is survive pre-level 5, and after 6, Mordecai, or sorry, not Mordecai, the Pantheon doesn't get an ult, and I get an ult, and I can just perma slow push. I actually really like Yorick, but what I do have to do is make sure that I go even in the early game. I heard Slowpoke talk about this. He preferred Alacrity, I think, a little bit over Haste, and then I think Katan is good, and then when we take secondary, I think this is just very stable. And actually, I'll go ball planing to have a little bit easier time in the early game, and I'll narrate through the game. But I think Yorick is good here. I think that's everything regarding the patch, right? So Halo Blades buff is crazy good. Tank J is getting nerfed, thank you. Skarner getting nerfed, thank you. Caster getting nerfed, pretty good. So yeah. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna tell you guys. I need water. Zukil's pissed? Why is Zukil pissed? What? Okay, I'm gonna go for some chill music. Yep, this is some good chill music. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys through all my thoughts here. Oh, we're playing against Maokai instead. Shouldn't change our game plan too much, but basically when you play Yorick, your gameplay is gonna be linear every single time, right? You want to survive to the level 6. Once you get level 6, you pretty much have free reign. You wanna prioritize CS, resource, EXP, income over anything else. We're playing here, so there's 3 things that I always do when going to the laning phase, okay? First thing that I do, literally first thing, is check my opponent's setup. He's playing Grass, Sorcery, Flash, Teleport. Second thing I do is check the early game 2v2 topside and kind of visualize for myself if I even want to play 2v2s or not. I see Nocturne against Pantheon, Maokai, Yorick. I would say that I would favor their 2v2 in terms of their stuns, their amount of damage, and after 6, I think we start winning. So pre-6 they win, after 6 we win. And this is important because then I already want to avoid potential early game 2v2 topsides. Thirdly, I want to pretty much decide for myself, should I be looking to contest priority level 1, yes or no? So again, setup, early game topside 2v2, and then decide for yourself, do I play for priority level 1, yes or no? Usually, during this whole yapping phase, I'm placing a ward down so I can see where enemy jungle is starting. I'm a little bit... Okay, well, he auto-queued me. Unfortunate. At least we have bone plating. And in terms of setup, I see that he's playing with a Doran shield. What does that change for me? I know that he has less mana sustain. That's really it. Okay, so now I'm gonna Q start, and because both me and Maokai are pretty weak early game top lane champions, I'm not gonna look to kill him or punish him. I'm gonna look to try and just get for priority, get my level 2 first, and be able to farm pretty consistently and decide to wave crash. So it looks like Nocturne is passing top, but enemy jungle is unknown right now. I'm just gonna Q this minion to match priority as much as I can. Getting health traded right here is okay. Auto attack back, and I'm gonna hard prioritize focusing the minion wave to try and match the priority. Alright. I Q him. It's all here, like a 24 health flat. See, with Deep Blade and Q, you sustain a lot more with Yorick. This is why, generally speaking, okay, he's gonna hit level 2 from this minion, so now I'll be backing off. I tried to contest at level 1. He did a very good job at contesting me as well. So now he gets it first, right? Yorick, 90% of your matchups, you're probably just getting pushed in the early game, which is completely fine. Looks like he's doing a second wave crash. And, well, this last shouldn't die to the turret. This one will. So I'm going to auto-attack this once. This one shouldn't die to the turret. So I'm going to auto-attack this once. And now, pretty much set up... Oh, I felt there a little bit. Eat this. Of course, the last thing here is going to require practice. Alright. We have no ghoul stacks right now. In 3 minions, we'll get 1 grave for free. Looks like he's warding, so I ping that so my jungler knows, right? Because he's coming topside anyways. Now we have 1 grave. 1 minion here, I get my level 3. I'm gonna try and maybe look to find a combination where I can Q this. And now I have 3 graves actually. I have 1 here, 3 here. Once you have 3, you can spawn them yourself like this. And now E as well. Wait for him to trade with me. I get 12 conquer stacks instantly, and now I W him. Okay? I'm not necessarily looking to kill him, but the more I trade with him here, actually, do I have kill pressure with 12 conquer stacks? I might. The minions are still hitting him too. Okay, we get his flash. That's good. Now I'm gonna check, should I slow push or hard push this wave? I am going to be... I'm gonna be hard push... No. I'm gonna try and get this wave in as far as I can, but I've got to be very wary of the potential that Pantheon might be ganking me here, because I haven't done my ward preparation, right? Usually this is the time where they're full clear, so I put my ones here. Now we hard push this wave, set up a reset. I'm not looking to progress onto him any more than this. I already got his flash, and getting the wave in here would pretty much make me happy. I'm gonna set up my goose here, because I have 3. Oh, well, I got that. Nice. He's gonna hit this level 4 here too. I should be careful. I don't want to trade with him. I just want to get the wave in and set up my reset. Everything after that, I'm happy. Beautiful. Okay, Nocturne is ganking mid. I didn't see Pantheon topside yet, so I'm going to make the assumption here that Pantheon path bot, which means he should circle back into topside. He has a little bit of a farm advantage in the early game, but I got his flash. And again, after level 6, this matchup gets infinitely better for me, and I'll TP back to the lane. Okay, Pantheon is mid, and you see here how he still has a rep buff, but no, he has a blue buff, and his rep buff is about to expire. That means that he, of course, took the rep buff before taking the blue buff. So yes, he pathed bot to top, which means Pantheon is gonna die now and come back into topside, because his topside camps are gonna be up, his bot side camps are down right now. Again, because he pathed top to bot. So now what I'm gonna do in this wave is I'm gonna hard push it, and the reason I hard push it is to circumvent any potential gank angle here that Pantheon would have onto me. So I'm not looking to trade with here. I'm not looking to trade with him at all. I just want to make sure I get this wave to crash, so that if Pantheon ends up coming topside right now, I'm not gankable. Garen Joseph, thank you for the prime. Or thank you for tier 1 rather. And again, this is all by consciously tracking the jungler, right? So now, if I'm gonna ward on his golems, that should be where Pantheon is at right now. They're probably not gonna be there, because he should have just finished clearing them. Okay, he hasn't done them, so now there he is. He's 32. Remember when he was mid lane and how he had 28? Every single jump camp in the game gives 4 CS, so I assume he went Raptors into Krugs now. Now, he has 2 options. He could gank top, but that's why I crashed and make it a bounce back into me. He could invade my top side, or he's gonna go bot side, which is way more likely. Alright, I think I've lost 1 bit of XP, so I don't get level 6 exactly here, but the first minion on next wave should give me level 6, okay? I'm just gonna kite away here, because I don't know what Pantheon is looking for a gank. I gotta flush away from that. Okay. I should have assumed this gank was happening, because he had no camps. He did Raptors into Golems, right? Okay, I could get Dove here because I have HP. But because I crashed the wave earlier, I wasn't gankable here, right? Remember how I said, okay, the Pantheon cleared his top to bot, so it's gonna go back into top side. That's why I crashed the wave, that's why I make it bounce, and that's why I wasn't gankable here. And now we get to level 6, pretty much on equal footing. Oh, come on. And I'm happy. Okay. It's a Kennen wave, kind of came to my side, but I spawned the homies. So it's a little bit harder to slow push, but my goal here would be to slow push this wave, hard push next, get it to crash, set up a reset with pickaxe, and then I'm in a pretty good spot. But yeah, the way we're... the reason... Because we pretty much crashed... Okay, he's still topside. This guy's no flash though. Okay, I'm not gonna extend the trade fast that. Okay, Pantheon has to go bot side. He has no camps top side. So it looks like Pantheon just prioritized playing for grubs over his bot side camps, which a lot of junglers do. Okay. I'm gonna ult him here. Pantheon is bot, so now we have a chance to actually fight him. And of course, when we're level 6 with Yorick, we're way stronger. Now, if we don't kill him, that's alright. Because he is still stuck in lane here. I can look for plant, get my mana and health back up, and we can look to keep progressing here. Plant to response around 6 minutes. It's either here, here, or here, here. Unless Pantheon took it. There it is. And now Maokai is forced to recall. Perhaps recalling for me was a good play too. But no, I think we just push this up and reset afterwards. Alright. Was not gankable, gets ganked. It was a really tricky gank by the Pantheon. I'm gonna slow push this wave, hard push next. Because the next wave is already at the tier 2. General rule of thumb that I have is when the wave is already at tier 2, slow push into hard push is better. But my goose ended up pushing it so fast, damn. Yo, Felix, good to see you. Alright, I'm gonna try and get as much as I can. Right. Okay, so one thing that's really crucial to see here, you see how Maokai has gone for tier and Tabi's D-shoot. He has 0 gold. I'm gonna take this cannon by the way and recall. Very important here. I don't need the casters necessarily. They're also the most useless out of the minions, right? Cannons are worth most, then melees, then casters. Same for the caster, which just only delay me, but now by recalling, I get enough time to set up my recall. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna go for the... oh, no, that's not what we need. We need this for the 80 variation. Oh, I actually could have stayed in base, forget that. No, I couldn't. Okay, what was I explaining? My thoughts are rambling so much. I don't know what I'm saying. We just reset. Okay, well, the game seems to be in a pretty good spot. Everybody's pretty much even. My jungler's playing around bot side. They got grubs and dragon, which sucks for me, but we are getting kills, so it's fine in that regard. Now, oh yeah, I was talking about the Maokai builds. So you see here how this guy pretty much has played for a temporal spike in terms of itemizations. 2k gold right now he's spent on this, right? But he has 0 gold towards his first item. If I get 900 more gold and he gets 900 more gold, he's gonna have like what, a Bami Cinder or something like this? I'll have a full Eclipse. So right now he is realistically slightly stronger, but at 900 gold I'm gonna be infinitely stronger because I'll have a full item. I don't have flesh. Okay, there's a gang coming. There's a gang coming. Okay, I have my 12 Conquer stacks. He only has a pickaxe longsword. I'm trying to prioritize this guy as much as I can, utilize my healing. Alright, and now I might be able to switch the priority to him. I still have 4 ghouls here. Just play with my Conquer stacks, can't get out, and we're good. The first thing I did there when I was getting ganked by the Pantheon is check his items, and look how much the Conqueror has been healing me throughout this entire fight. Right, I had 4 ghouls. Neither Maokai or Pantheon can get rid of it, so that's why we're fine here. Okay, thank you, Maiden. Okay, we gotta be cautious here. My wife is 1 HP. Prefer that she doesn't die. I need 900 gold for my recall. Oh, I got 12 Conquer stacks literally because of my ghouls. But yeah, in 900 gold, I have a full Eclipse, and this guy will only have a component, right? So that's what I'm kind of playing for here. I have a lot of sustain. You see how my Q with D-Blade heals me 64? Alright. If I Q him, it's just... Oh, my wife died though. Alright, he flashed. I don't... Oh, well, we're dead here. But we lose pretty much nothing. And Noxian has ult. So maybe we can trade on this guy. Okay, do I get assist? I don't. I do end up getting the XP. Here, it is worth it for me to sell my D-Blade and get a full Eclipse item, right? If I can sell 180 gold but get a full completed item, I would always do that. Again, he's gonna be on components. I have my full item here. I feel fine with that outcome. We TP, we lose no wave. That was a lot of Pantheon ganks in a row. Okay, all good. He's gonna lose a plate. His itemizations right now, we're pretty far ahead. Even though he's 101, in terms of itemizations, I've ecoed into a completed item, and he's just gonna have components. So we should still be realistically stronger here. I have 2, what's it called, graves back here. So if I kill this minion with a grave and walk back and kind of center myself... Oh, this one disappeared. Okay, never mind. Okay, he's got a Giant's Belt. Looks like he's going for Unending Despair. We just end up stacking the graves here. I can't progress until I have my wife again, but this guy did use his flash. If he W's onto me, that's when I want to start the trade. Okay, we get our Eclipse shoot here. Oh. I did not use my Eclipse shoot. We still have good sustain. I mean, probably right now, there is no reason to trade because I don't have my ult, even though he doesn't have flash. And that's because he has blue buff. And so he can always use mana as much as he wants to. And he has his passive to sustain. So let's not trade at all. Alright, we're gonna be in a fine spot. Panther is top side again. And Noxian is playing into both sides. So I think my job here is to just kind of play defensive, not look to progress yet. And we're gonna be fine afterwards. Here, if he's proxying, I'm fine with the outcome. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Next item, most likely what I'm thinking about, is going for Profane Hydra. And the reason I want to go for Profane Hydra is because tanks, like Maokai, are really bad with farming after the laning phase. Right? They can't really farm jump camps. They can't really farm sideways as fast as I can. And so if I go for a Profane Hydra, I should be able to end up farming a lot here. Now, second part to that equation is that I have a Malphite mid lane. Right? Malphite mid lane also isn't known to really play side lane. So in a game set like this, I believe I should be able to play both side lanes. I just push out one side wave, go to the other one. And if I go Profane Hydra, that will pretty much speed up my progression everywhere. So that's kind of my thought process here. Yes, if you have your wife out there and you go to level 11, she will upgrade with you. Yes, that's how it works. Alright, we have 3 new homies. This Maokai is just farming even with me, which is a completely fine outcome for me. I don't really mind that. Big. Any reason for Profane over Ravenous? It gives you more lethality, right? Lethality scaling. Ravenous just gives you life, so I don't need that. Okay, he's a full item now with Tabis. He is objectively much stronger than I am. I don't know where Pantheon is at right now. Pantheon is well set, okay? That's completely fine. Is the Scuttle here? No, it's not. What you can do is Yorick is always pretty much do passive income strategies. Oh, this is not here. If this was up right now, I would ult and E. And then my Goose would kill the Grom for me. It's okay. I think we're just farming till our teleporter. We're gonna expand that way. When will Yorick's Goose be spawned? Like, how do they work? So basically, if you land your E, any graves on the ground will spawn up. That's the first thing. If you ult, you will get 2 Goose at your first stack. So level 6 you get 2 goose, level 11 you get 3 goose, level 16 you get 4 goose. Then every time you queue a minion, you get a grave stack, and every time you get this, you get a grave as well. So the thing is, for example here, if I have 1 grave right here, and I E him, the 1 grave will spawn the goo, you see? But if I don't let the E, I need 3 goose minimum to be able to spawn them manually. So what you can also do, right, as an alternative, is this is 1 stack right here. So this is 1 grave stack right now. And my next minion that dies will also spawn a grave stack. So here, I'm gonna end up queuing this. Oh, well, I'm just gonna auto-attack it. 2nd grave stack. You see, I still can spawn them myself, but here with the 3rd one, if I now press Q in the center of all 3, I can spawn them myself manually. But you need 3 minimum to be able to spawn them. So there's like 3 ways to get goose. You either let your E, you don't need more stacks. You need 3 or 4 minimum. That's the 2nd way, or you ult to get goose. Hope that makes sense. Takes a little bit to get used to, but yeah, now we're fine. 3 new ones. Boom. E him. Again, I don't really want to fight him too much right now because he's full item spikes. We haven't really been able to progress much, but I've narrowed through all my thoughts, and we're still going to be completely fine this game because my jungler has been playing around the other side of the map, and we mainly had to play against the Pantheon ganks. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go for full prof and... yeah, I'm going to go Boots, Tiamat, and again, I'm not really looking to progress on this Maokai by looking to kill him. I want to play for side waves, resource income, wave states, jungle camps, all that good stuff. 2nd wife here. Quickly remarried. Now in a good spot. And my main idea right now is see if I can maximize my gold income. So keep this timer in mind. 15 minutes, we have 130 CS. I'm going to try and get to 11 to 12 CS per minute this game. Just by playing for a high resource income, nothing else. So I'm just going to push out this wave. I see that Herald is spawning. So I'll play for that. I can't get these homies to follow me, unfortunately, because I've already aggroed into the wave. But I'm going to try and start this off with a Nocturne. Yeah, if I had Goose, it would speed up the progress, but it's okay. I'm going to try and ask if I can get this. Or does he want it? No, he probably needs more than I do. Okay, enemy team doesn't want to contest this. I'm checking items first over anything else. Pantheon is pretty strong. This guy's a full item. And there's 5 Venus bots, so we shouldn't even fight. It's 4v5. It's never going to be a good fight. I'm going to flush that. No! No, wife! Don't do it to him. She's... Yo! Run faster. Fuck, man. They can both see her. Ah, that's terrible. I mean, they all came here. Unlucky. Famous bots. Right? So, 2 things that I did there to decide if I wanted to fight or not. First thing I do, and by the way, I've coached massive players that don't do this as a habit. Press tab, check items. Because if I want to decide if I want to take the skirmish, yes or no, I gotta know what items they have. That's the first step. Second step is, of course, numbers then as well. I left the wife behind. I mean, you gotta put me first. Yeah, that's on her. Okay, I got 3 stacks here. I missed the E, but they're still gonna aggro onto him. I'm gonna take this if he doesn't mind. Okay, my plan now is to utilize this stack, get 2 more, and solo Herald. Yorick is the best solo Herald champion in the game, because his ghouls end up hitting it as well. So now I need 3 stacks, okay, so that I can spawn them manually, but I need to not spawn them when the wave is active, because once it aggroes onto the wave, they'll run it down to the turret. So that's 2, that's 3. See, I can spawn it right now, but I'm waiting my Q cooldown. I'm gonna get a 4th. Now I need this guy to leave me alone. Okay, I need to spawn these guys, but if I spawn it onto him, they're gonna aggro onto him. Unfortunate. I can't do it otherwise. I can't spawn them to go for the Herald. This guy is trying to counteract me getting my ghouls. Alright, we're still in a fight spot. We're just farming even for now. I should get tempo in a way. Again, I will be way more valuable and I'll be scaling better, so I don't really mind this outcome. Okay, it's 2. I think I should back off here. I'm also scared for a potential Pantheon ult. Okay, oh, you missed the Kennen. We just use our Q to sustain? Okay, that's 1 stack here. Our topside camps are finally back up to 2 stacks, 3 stacks, spawn them, make them chase me because now they're not aggro to the wave. We can do our first step of passive income right here. And I'll be doing this a lot to increase my CS numbers. Remember, we had 130 CS at minute 15. Alright, so they'll do this for me, right? That's what I meant with the passive income. Okay. I'm gonna wait with spawning my ult because I want to use it for the Herald. So, I gotta get this in the meantime. Okay. Once I started though, I can't cancel it anymore. Okay, no. They're getting this from me. Beautiful. Man. If it fights me, I win, by the way, because I just sustained too much through Conqueror and my ult healing. So we're gonna be fine if he fights me. Alright, I'll spawn it. Actually, maybe that was a mistake again, because now again I don't have homies, do I? Oh, we're dead. We're dead as fuck. He has to walk around it. Ah, we got flashed on too. That's okay. Thing is, they've been playing around me the whole game. But this what's his name? This Maokai's not gonna carry the game. We're gonna be fine. Again, my gameplay is not gonna change. I'm gonna keep playing both side waves because Malphite is not a champion I want to side lane, and neither is Maokai. Yorick is still perfect. Even though I'm 0-2 here, I have good CS, so we're always gonna be fine in games like these. Also, I'm gonna just be building full damage. Now, when I take a look at this map, where should you open up? Are you gonna go bot, mid, top? It's very simple. I'm gonna go top right here. Now, why do I go top? And I'm also gonna pick my intention. Because the next neutral objective that people are gonna be playing for is this Atakan. Now, there's two ways to approach Atakan. You can stand there with your team and instantly try to fight, or you can pressure the opposite side of the map and pretty much draw aggression to it. So I'm gonna say to my team now is, play slow on Atakan, let me pressure side. This way, we can pretty much pressure side lane, and then my team can kind of hover around it, but as long as my teammates don't die, they can do it, and I can play for the side lane. Alright, if there was a Grover tier, I'll eat, hot feet, take it to tier 1, and we're just gonna keep our gold income based on sideways. Now, Maokai is gonna start grouping up mid lane again. I am not gonna match his moves. I'm gonna stay to side lane and keep pushing that. I'm gonna pick my team away when they shoot. And, I mean, Malphite is, Pantheon hasn't been recalled yet, we should be fine. And I can finally start playing for my main objective here, which is gonna be the side waves. Alright. Alright, this is where I can really start pretty much increasing my CS income. Oh, that was on me when he left. My team dying, not with me. Alright, we get a full turret here and a Kennen wave. Turret is about what? 300, 400 gold, 300 gold. The sideways were about 300 gold, so we're getting a lot here. And then we get a tier 2 as well, which is 700 gold. If I'm Maokai, by the way, I'm never hitting this tier 2 turret. Oh, there's a way. Okay. We got 4 homies. Please, any camps. That's beautiful. They might come topside though. They might go topside or Atakan. Hard to judge. I'm gonna walk away, acting like I don't want to play for it. I am gonna play for it though. You see, my minions are doing it for me.
If anybody flames my wall up, I'm perma-banning you.
Alois and cheer, Alois and cheer, Alois and cheer.
Tyzer, thank you so much, brother man. Good to see you. I'm not mad, by the way. I'm not mad about that. Hawaii needed more than I did. Alright. My team wants me to group up for Atakan. I firmly believe it's wrong to group up for Atakan. Even if I group up now, by the way there, I am completely useless. Yorick is not a good teamfight champion. I'm too far behind to make anything happen. My mid lane dying 1v1, also out of my control, and I'm a spawn the maiden. And this is gonna give me 700 more gold. And we're gonna keep up this gameplay. Keep playing for side lanes. I'm just really sad I lost the rep, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so they're all recalling. My Malphite died 1v1 to this way because he bought this. Very smart purchase. We should get this now as well. I'm gonna deafen in advance because my teammates might start getting upset, but it's correct for me to play sideline. If I group up, my team still can't do anything. I'm gonna go for this. I think I'll sit on a Dirk, and then I'll go for Soraljas. Once I have Soraljas, I pretty much kill him. We're about to be 10 CS per minute, and we're gonna keep up this gameplay. Drone camps, play for the bot tier 2 now. I should be able to be sidelining against this guy and this guy completely fine. And my goal is still to just keep getting a resource through side. My teammates just have to be careful on the mid waves, especially when Maokai can group. Also, if I'm silent and Maokai is silent, I think my team win 4v4. If we both group up, so Maokai is there and I'm there, we lose. Okay. I see these camps spawning, so I'm gonna try and play for that. Thank you so much, Tyzer, for the tier 1, man. For the 26. Crazy, that's 26. Okay. This guy has my rep buff. Has my name on it still. Oh, he has a ward. That's his blue trinket too. They have 3 of them. Okay, I don't think that play does anything for my team. That's a little bit overforced. Not in my control though. I'm gonna stay bot side tempo and try to play for the tier 2. I should beat this guy's side lane. Should beat this guy's side lane. Oh, the Nocturne ult took away his spell shoot. Beautiful. Look at that E damage still, right? That's also why we're going lethality here. Every time I kill him, I'll get a goo because my ult is nearby. There's 3 people mid, 1 person top, 1 guy bot. So we're not scared of anybody moving here for the time being. He's dying to my ghouls, by the way. He's going mid-range with them. Okay. He's 1 HP now. Okay. They might be moving on to me, so I'm gonna back off. Dragon's also up at 40 seconds, so it's very likely to assume they want to go bot side right now. And I think here, my job is just to camp Thing is, right now it's really hard for me to pressure because enemy team is going to be forced to go bot side because of the dragon, right? So I think I'm just taking one wave, try to see if I can get some ghouls, and try to group up for the first time with my team right now. Okay, so that's one stack. It's hard to get stacks still when my maiden is around. I need to basically make sure that they don't aggro onto the wave, and then they'll walk with me. So I got 2 walking with me, 2 are going with the wave. There's a fight happening here. I think what I'm going to do, by the way, is not join the... I'm thinking of just starting the dragon, but my jungler's already dead, so I guess I can't. I'll try to see if my homies want to do this for me. And I'm going to back up in the meantime. Maybe we get it, maybe we don't. Maybe just leash the way. How troll's that? I'm just doing the grump. Alright, I'm going to keep up pressure in side wave. If they come for me, I might just TP top. Again, I want to increase my resource income. Okay, we got this by the looks of it. Nice. They're going for me. I'm going to focus this guy. Weakest 0 to Yorick right here. I have 4 goose, sir. Okay, I'm going to flash away first. I don't know if there's a way or somebody a bit nearby. Push out the side wave. We did good damage there. We got this guy's flash. Beautiful. That's Yorick. My goose did 1k damage. This guy, look, he's dying to my 1 goo. Bro, pay attention, Lulu. You legit died to 1 homie. Is she dead? Look at this. They're doing all the work for me. Keep getting the best. Nice. Alright. We're gonna keep on this game plan, by the way. I'm not gonna group up. We're 10 assists per minute. I keep pushing side waves, getting my goose, and play like that. I'm level 16 now, right? That's just how you want to play Yorick. I'm not grouping up. I haven't grouped up once this game. Keep that in mind. Alright, so I just in 3k gold. That's one Rico on. I'm gonna ping that I need this, because I need this. I need this really badly. With Soreljas, I can kill this guy very easily too. And again, we keep playing side lane. I can pretty much 2v1 if this guy jumps on me. I think this guy flashed. This guy flashed. Ooh. And again, this is why we go full damage in game sets like this. Oh, mama. I'm gonna W here so he can path. Okay. If they play into me, that's always fine. Did my wife die? My wife died. Okay, that's a problem though. Maokai bot, I'm gonna push this wave. I get 200 gold. Again, the reason we went for profane is to always have full wave clear in side lane. And now we recall, have our Sarajas. We're the strongest member in the game in terms of gold right now. Even though this guy has like 5 kills, 7 kills, we are the strongest for sure. Please. Okay, nice. We get it in. I'm still gonna move to bot lane right here. Why do I move to bot lane? Because it's the neutral objective that is furthest away from Baron. If I were to group up with my team right now and Maokai groups up, we just lose. My team shouldn't be fighting on the wave here. That's on them, not on me. I'm gonna ping them away. If more survive, it's gonna be better. But yeah, they'll play for Baron now. I can't do anything about this though. They started to fight themselves. My team did. Enemy team just played reactive there. My team fought themselves. They are not able to play with my pressure sideline. That's just something's gonna happen. And now Nocturne jumps in as well instead of looking to steal. It is what it is. I can group up, by the way. If I group up, I just die as well. I'm Yorick with a full squishy build. I'm supposed to stay sideline, and that's my job here. Okay, they might start this. They don't have the fastest Baron though. I might be able to TP in. I think I can TP in because they have a very slow Baron. Because their Varus died, which is their main damage. Oh, Bart's 1 HP though is recalling. I guess not. No, just play for this. Actually, if Hui is here, who's our DPS? If I land my E here, I'll ult. She's dead. She just doesn't know it yet. He's dead to this, I think. Get him, bros. Oh. He died! What? He died! Okay, big. Maokai is here. Panther is here. We're gonna keep playing through side lane. We got Hui's flash. By the way, when you land your E, this guy might die too. Idiots, man. Fucking idiot. Alright, well, that's the full lethality Varus setup. Or full lethality Yorick setup. We get a turn 2. Don't mind if I do. Alright, and now we'll go for more lethality. And I want this. So that I can stay in side lane and pretty much do my thing. That's it, guys. I had 0 kills for the longest time this game. For the longest time, I had absolutely 0 kills. I haven't grouped up once. All I'm doing is progressing through side lane the whole game. I think this is like, I don't think you'll get a better example. Right, we're still 10 assists per minute, a little bit higher. Like I said, I want to aim for like 11, 12 assists per minute in a game set like this. Next thing is though, they're gonna play for soul in a minute. I think I still don't group. This soul is also not a really useful soul. They have Baron. Their 5v5 is infinitely easier to play out than mine. We did get Hui's Flesh. I win silently against this guy, this guy, this guy. I can even 2v1 most combinations. But if I group up, it's very, very, very hard to do anything. Again, I also have the most gold in this game. Wait. Why are they coming to me now? You guys are not supposed to be here. My team, what they've been doing wrong, pretty much what my team should have been doing, is play on mid waves, but wait for my pressure and then fight. But they've been dying every time before I can pressure, pretty much throughout the entire game. This guy had ult everything, he didn't use it. That's a sad outcome. Hope he can escape, because I want to pressure this. Maokai's bot. Nobody top. If they come to me, we get the dragon. If they play for dragon, then I can play for... Oh, wait, I didn't even see my E. 2 people top. I got a TP here. Varus Lulu top. Wait, what is Maokai? Can we even kill this guy? He's only 3 items, but he just one-shot my AD carry. What's going on here? Is this guy killable? What the fuck? Okay, well, this is why we don't group, guys. Yeah, that's what happens when you group. Oh my days. Okay, well, it's my bad, I guess. Do you ever have a maiden push another wave than you're in? Very rarely. Yeah, we just can't group up. Our comp is also too weak to group up. What the fuck is this champion now with 3 items? This tanky? Really? Like, that guy is unkillable. To be fair, our draft is also full flat damage, full flat damage. This guy's the only champion with percentage health and true damage. We just lose the game from that. Well, my bad for grouping up. I think we did a lot of good terms, but this game was very hard to play, right? They had 6 grubs, they had 3 dragons. They won the 5v5, so I couldn't group up. I was weak sided the entire game, made some mistakes, but it's okay. I'm gonna show you guys a super important scenario though as well in this game, which is really important regarding the jungle tracking. So we'll get into there in a second. Okay, well, I mean, fair enough. Rough game, start to finish. We did our best. Moving on. Right? What's important to showcase as well, though, as you see here, because I put hard emphasis on side waves, resources, turrets, even though I only have 4 kills, this guy's 11 kills, I have more gold, right? And they ended the game, got Baron, everything. So again, I was able to carry, like, if I play like this every single game, I'll be able to carry a lot of games, but it's okay. Mustikak, I can't do your OBG right now, I'm sorry. If a mod could refund that, I'd much appreciate that. I want to mainly focus on the educational aspects of this game. OBG's not for today. One very important moment that I want to highlight in this game is the jungle tracking fundamental. So here, remember how Nocturne path top, right? So Nocturne full cleared into top, as we can see here. And enemy Pantheon is unknown. So I'm going to show you guys 2 tricks, how you can pretty much understand jungle tracking way better. And there's 2 things that I always do. First things first is if you can understand where the starting position is at, that's the best thing. Second thing is checking their farm and pretty much checking their buff. So here, I have no idea what the Pantheon did, but I know that Nocturne cleared a bot to top. And you see here how Nocturne is 28 CS. Every jungle camp in the game gives you 4 CS. So a Golem camp or a web buff, they both give 4 CS. Scuttlecrab as well. So 28 CS means 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. That's how Nocturne got to 28 farm this game. Now, for Pantheon, he ends up showing mid right now. There's 2 things that I do when I see the jungler on mid lane. First things first, I press tab, I check his items, and I check what buff he has here, because I had no idea where the Pantheon started. And you see here that his red buff is about to disappear, but his blue buff is relatively fresh. What does that mean? Obviously, that means that he's pathed top to bot. And so now, when he has 28 CS as well, I know that Nocturne path from this position to here, and Pantheon path from this position to bot side. Now, after this fight in mid lane, where Pantheon dies, where's Pantheon gonna go next after he died? Super obvious, he's gonna go to top side. Why? Because his bot side camps right now are down, and his top side camps are back up, because he started in the top side. So by tracking the farm, checking their items, I know what the Pantheon is doing. Super interesting next step. Then, what I do now with all that information, what should I do in this wave? 2 options. I can either let myself get pushed in, or I could hard focus on pushing him in to make the wave push back into me. But ultimately, I want to set the wave up in a position where I am not gankable. That is why you utilize all this information for. So now, I'm not training with the Maokai at all. I'm pushing this wave in to get it to crash so that I am not gankable. And then once I've crashed the wave and make it push back into me, I'm not gonna be forced to walk up for last hits. I don't have to play for any, I'm not scared of jungle ganks, and then I end up warding here. Okay, so I see this camp is up. I'm like, what is the Pantheon doing then? That's pretty weird. And I see now that he has 32 CS. Suspicious. What does that mean? He has farmed the Raptors camp. And so what I said during the game as well is usually what you'll see junglers do is when they go from base, they'll go to golems, then Raptors, and then to bot side. That would be the most linear, clear, right? But instead, he did Raptors into Krugs. So what are his options after Krugs? Well, he could look to invade my jungler, like I said. He could look to gank top, which is closest, or he'd have to go all the way to Wolves. So, with that in mind, with checking the farm here, I also am playing pretty safe, because I said during the game, there's a good chance that Pantheon now is looking to gank me because of the clear that he did. And guess what? Maokai ends up jumping into me here, and so I know, oh, this Pantheon is ganking. Now, he is 36 CS, I flashed away, we're gonna be fine. Perhaps shouldn't have flashed, but you see here, through the jungle checking, through counting CS, through checking items, I'm able to know the intentions of their junglers pretty accurately because I'm looking through the lens of their perspective. Counting the farm gives me a good... okay, now I gotta choose my champion. Shit, can we swap? No, this guy's not gonna swap. I gotta blind pick something. I have no idea. I didn't think. Sorry, I was talking too long. I just go Garen. I think Garen is arguably the safest... if I'm against Vayne top, we have half the game. Okay, I hope that made sense, because jungle checking is one of the core fundamentals that I always yap about, and so I hope that you guys now have a better understanding of how counting CS works, and of course this will require practice, and I have done this for a very long time, but this is a good baseline of understanding how jungle checking works. Okay, we're gonna be playing against Urgot here, and I've coached quite a few Garen Urgot matchups recently, because these are the two champions that I've been highly recommending every top player to play, so over in the Top Lane Academy, I'll be coaching this matchup a significant amount of times, and what I've noticed is that Conqueror does the best in this matchup, so you can actually trade back. So I'm gonna go, well, excuse me for that, I'm gonna go with Cut Down, because I think Lessons doesn't make sense, because he can execute me anyways. And then I'll go with Sorcery second, which is a little bit more gritty, but if I go Conqueror, I don't have Phase Rush, right? So I don't have that movement speed edge, so I want to get movement speed through Celerity here. Also, when I play Conqueror Garen, I'm going Boots of Swiftness for the movement speed 100% of the games. Actually, I can go for Ability Haste as well. I don't necessarily, actually, no, I will go Electricity, and then we go Axiom Arcanist for our ult damage, double adaptive, and scaling health. Conqueror, very standard, the rest is very standard too. Now, remember how I said last game, there are 3 things that I pretty much do before going into every game. I want to check the Urgot setup in terms of his rune summoners and what's it called, starting item. Last game we were full emerald, now we're gonna go platinum, probably because we lost the game. It's gonna like ride us to choose where they're gonna place us. Now this Urgot is playing with Flash Ignite, not with Teleport, PTA Resolve, and he's arguably going to start with a Doran's Blade, right? So it's gonna be a little bit, so he's going for a way more aggressive setup. And on the early game 2v2, we have a Kennen, they have a Yorick. I think it is pretty even in terms of the 2v2 here. But I would say that after 6, they are like infinitely stronger. No, actually, no, it's not even. Yorick is way stronger than Kennen. Urgot is way stronger than Garen in the early game. I want to play trade avoidant. Okay, so we did the Urgot setup, right? We checked the Urgot setup. The second thing is we checked the early game topside 2v2. I pretty much want to avoid fighting 2v2 topside in the early game. And the third step is asking myself, do I want to play for priority level 1, yes or no? Well, when I look, this is going to require some champion knowledge too, right? You need to understand Garen, you need to understand Urgot, but Urgot is an extremely strong champion in the early game, and Garen is not. So, yeah, I'm gonna let myself get pushed in here, theoretically. If this guy is leashing, or is not walking with the minion wave level 1, I could look for priority, but theoretically here, he should get the priority if we're both playing properly. Now, what I always say as well, is that theory and execution is not always going to be linear, right? Because I'm assuming this Urgot intention is to play extremely aggressive when he's playing PTA Flash Ignite. But there's gonna be games where they have this set up and they still play passive, right? So again, theory and execution is not always gonna be linear, but my general assumption here is that this guy is gonna look for priority and I'll let myself get pushed in. For 2 reasons. I don't want to force 2v2 topsides early, right? Because they have Yorick, I have a Kennen, they have Urgot, we are Garen, and if I get pushed in, I'm not gankable. And then I can farm like a little bit more safely, I guess. Second thing, or no, maybe last thing, especially when you're kind of learning your champion, is kind of figure out, for example, for Garen here, where I want to use my W in this laning phase. So do I want to use my W perhaps on his E? So basically, right, every matchup you want to use your W timer a little bit different. I'm just gonna deafen. I don't care about your Maxim. And In this game, I believe it's most important that I use my W whenever he's gonna E me, right? W on Garen gives you shoot, it gives you damage reduction for 4 seconds by 30%. So if he E's me and then auto-attacks me afterwards, right? If I use my W shoot when he E's me and then have damage reduction for the next 4 seconds, that is really good. And that's where we trade back with Conqueror too. Alright, so I hope that makes sense. Again, he's with cool start. That is really suboptimal. He's just gonna give him less health, less stat check potential. We have 800 HP. He's gonna have significantly less. We turn the music back on and back to our yapping session. No chat on screen. Oh, I can increase the chat. There we go. There, chat is improved. Now chat is better. Okay. Isn't Urgot mid-game weak, but his early game is strong? No, Urgot's early game, level 1 to level 3 is strong, then he's weak to level 9, and then mid-game he spikes the hardest. Santiago, thank you for the tier 1. Amazing song, Santiago's Peak. You should check it out by Movements. Alright, so, again, guys, looks like Kayn is going to be pathing top to bot, but what Kayn junglers do sometimes, Kayn, Shaco, Belvet, is they start Raptors, then they go Wrap Up, then they go Krugs. After Krugs, they could look to gank top, so I'm gonna perhaps see if Kayn would look to gank. If I get pushed in, that would open it up, and I am just looking to only go even in CS in the early game. Okay, so I'm not looking to trade too much with him. We do have the edge, sustain advantage because I have second wind D-shoot and my passive, and I just want to go for these last hits. Alright, that's fine. He misses E. He should have stepped up a little bit closer. And because I'm not looking for priority, I'm going to go with Q start. And this is completely fine. Now, I'm losing a bit of HP for last hits in the early game. But you see here how my Kayn is doing Raptors, Rep off Krugs. There's a good chance this guy's going to get ganked by my Kayn now. Kayn junglers, Shaco junglers, these kind of junglers that start Raptors into Rep off, he's going to get level 2, so I'm going to back off. 1 me and I get my level 2 as well. Melee me in. If I get the cast, I don't get level 2. I need a melee me in. Okay, mid-laner died. Das ist nicht gut. I want to see if I can hold the wave here a little bit. I'm going to ward this as well. I don't think I can hold this, so I'm going to have to let this crash. If I keep the wave here, maybe my jungler ganks. No, looks like Kennen is going both sides, so okay, we're going to be playing weak side. In that regard, perhaps I should have just gone W, but all I want to do here is hard focus and hard prioritize last hitting over anything else. I don't want to focus on trading. I really want to focus on getting my last hits up. Okay, use E. I am going to select my W, and I want to try and keep it up. Utilize it as much as... Oh, that's pretty bad timing. Yeah, that's fine. All we're gonna do is hard focus on last hitting. Warwick is here. You see how he's already at 12, so both junglers in this game are pathing towards bot. Also, what I can do in a game, in a matchup like this, is look to drain his mana pool. His W, or his Q costs 70 mana, that's knowledge too. So every time we trade like that, by the way, I can look to drain his mana pool over anything else. If there's no mana, he can play, right? I don't have to worry about mana. So if I can trade with him here, and make him use his mana, but I use my W, it's extremely worth it for me here. So I lose a little bit of HP, but look at his mana now. If we do that 1 or 2 more times, he's gonna run out of mana, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna use my... No, I don't have to pot. He pushed away back into me. I'm not forced to walk up for last hits. Like I said, 2 things that I'm looking forward, or that I'm pretty much focusing on, is draining his mana pool. Every time he Qs, it's fine. He drains his mana, and looking to hard focus on CSing. Okay. W again. Look, he's out of mana now. Even though I'm out of HP, he's out of mana. So he actually cannot progress that hard on landing phase here anymore. Because he's walked out of mana, or he's went out of mana completely here. Okay, still, main focus is going to be on last thing. That's unlucky. I'm going to Q that one. Oh, try to Q the minion. Now we use our refill, or our potion rather, because we're super low HP. Okay, and same idea here. I want to try and perhaps do 1 more trade with him. Oh, W here. He is out of mana. And that's fine. Use Flash, Ult Ignite. I survive. That's all I have to do. Out of mana now. Can't kill me. I have my W. I play my W consciously. The lower HP I am, the more the second wind D should heal me. And he's playing Flash Ignite, so use both. He doesn't have TP, so we just collect. Our passive heals me, right? I have more sustain, and then we can look to start our reset. I'm gonna communicate that he has no flash, and then we're good. Never forget why we fight. Okay. Kayn is looking his item. Warwick is mid. I'm not sure if we can get this. W2, I think we get this. Nice. Now, I don't want my Kayn to help. My general rule of thumb here, and you should utilize this for yourself too. If your opponent does have TP, I may need my help here. If your jungler takes the kill, I don't want to trade waves with them, right? So if I get the kill, I'm fine with my jungler getting the wave. If he takes the kill, I don't want my jungler to take the wave either. Now I just hard push this, get it to crash into the turret, and well, we're gonna be in a really good spot going forward. I'm gonna buy Boots of Swiftness, and my main idea now is just try to see if I can look into proxy and pretty much avoid having to interact with this guy. Okay, was that flash 100% needed? Yes. If I didn't use that flash, I wouldn't get close and I wouldn't do enough damage to get him down. All right, with pickaxe, cool, no sustain. I'm gonna go with boots of swiftness refillable. Alternative option there was Phage refillable. Phage would have been fine too. The difference between Phage is that it gives me AD and health, so it's harder for him to kill me, and it of course would give me more passive healing. So the more max health you have, the more you heal. So if you get Phage, you would heal more through your passive as well. But it also and this of course gives me more movement speed, which allows me to proxy more. So if your intention is to proxy, you go for this. If your intention is to fight, you go for Phage. Okay. Again, I want to look to see if I can drain his mana pool. Well, he's doing it himself already. So now I'm going to trade with my W cooldown. One thing to keep in mind though, guys, you see how the timer in the game right now is 6 minutes? It's 6 minutes of plant in his response, like I said last game with the Yorick too. What you want to do around this timer is try to see if you can get priority and be the first to exit into river. But you see, in this instance, Urgot has priority right now. So I'm actually playing a little bit trade avoidant, because if I drop to half HP and he drops to half HP, but he walks into the river and gets the plant, he's back to full and I'm still half HP. So I'm actually looking to avoid trades right now until I can be in a position where I can get access to the river plant first. Also, Kennen's bot side, there's a chance that Work is playing for grubs, so I don't want to play too aggressive here. Alright, gonna queue this, and just keep looking in and lasting appropriately. Okay, W here as well. He's in the turret, don't that? No, he's not. Okay. I do drain his mana every time I trade with my W. So if I don't have W, I don't want to trade. But if I do have it, trades are good for me. Okay. Gotta be cautious here, because he will have ult and ignite here. Yeah. Warg is top side. Kane is bot side. So we're playing more trade avoidant for that reason too. And again, just locking in on farming properly. I have my W again. Ooh. There we go. He drained his mana again. Drained some of his health too. Now he's looking to maybe go into plant. So you see how he's going for the plant now? It's fine. Because I have tempo over him. So I can hard push the wave while he's going for the plant. And that's completely fine now. Warwick is mid. I'm assuming Warwick is going to stay mid and go to bot side because there's his blue buff. He needs to get his red buff. So I'll be circling around. And now I'm finally in my proxy position. I'm assuming Warwick won't get here. And if he does, I gotta make sure I get this wave before he's here. And yeah. I use my tempo for Urgot for going for the plant. Okay, if he chases me, you see Warwick is bot side right now. Urgot is already losing a full wave by doing this. And this next wave should crash. Okay, I circle around. I have my tier 2 boots. I have the movement speed advantage. Okay, I can get the cannon, but the rest I got. And I'm pretty okay with the outcome. We might still get the cannon. Beautiful. Same idea here, looking to drain his mana, and then we're fine. The more you proxy, the more you get familiar with the scenarios. And again, Warwick was going to go to bot side. We're in a fine spot here. Okay, I want to do one more trade with my W here if I can. I don't have my W yet, so I don't want to extend the trade. I got his bone plating down. Next fight, especially with my level 8, I want to all in him. I have my W here. He's a little bit low mana. I'm level 8, so I've leveled up over him. QE, ignite. Garen mechanics. See, the thing here is, remember how I said, especially on my level 8, I want to in? That is because every level up gives you extra stats. You get HP, but you also get damage, attack speed, resistance is extra. Every level up, in terms of stats, is worth, give or take, 600 gold. But it's gold that you instantly have in your inventory, right? So, because of that, I wait for my level 8. I did a small trade in advance. I still have my W at all my cooldowns. I'm gonna stay for one plate now reset, and we're gonna keep expanding our lead. Okay. That should be enough. Even if you walk here, you still get the gold plating. Warwick ends up being mid lane here. Okay, it's really good at the trade. Now, I'm not sure where Warwick is going to go. He could go top side or bot side. But I see that his rep is spawning, so I'm going to assume he's bot side. Kane is going to bot side as well. So, yeah. We just ignore that. I'm going to go prioritize Phage as a component. My general order of items that I buy in Stripebreaker is going to be Phage, then Tiamat, and then finish it up. I just like Phage more of a component because it gives you movement speed, it gives you health, AD. And then it also, of course, makes you heal more from your passive, so I like it the best. This is looking ugly. Would be a good shot down to get, but I don't think he can get it. Alright, he's going to Cleaver. He needs about 1k gold for his Cleaver. I need about 1.5k gold for my Stripebreaker. But now I do have the item lead. So, when I have my W now, and he's level 8, not level 9 yet, I want to see if I... Ooh, he does have ult ignite though. Maybe this wasn't good. I mean, to be fair, even though the health trait here is extremely negative, what you need to memorize as Garen is that I have my passive, I have my second wind, I have my D-shoot, so I still sustain more than he does, right? By default. And then lastly, he needs to worry about mana, I don't. So yeah. If you want to pretty much look to, how do you say this? Get further in the matchup, you gotta look for some equal health traits. Garen is a very limited kit, an outdated kit in that regard, and so the best way to kind of just trade is run in their face, QEW, and then kite away again. Play with your W cooldown. Oh, we took the turret shot there. He has flash as well, though, and ignite. This is fine. I want to look for the kill, but I think it's a little too early. I think I'm going to wait for my W before I go. Unless he walks up in a greedy manner. Oh. I have to dodge his E here. Nope, he's just dead. Okay, it was extremely close. He was about to do the thing to me. I should have waited for my W. Nah, the risk to the ward was pretty shit. But to be fair, I believe even if he ults me, my ult would get out and I kill him too. I was going to be very cautious of the work now. I have a shutdown. So this kind of wave is around 200 gold. Okay, he's mid. He's a full Blade Runner King as well. You see here the second I see the Warwick mid. I press tab instantly to also see his items. He is a full Blade Runner King, so I gotta be wary of that. And if I'm Warwick, I'm probably looking to go to these grubs. Yeah, I'm gonna recall. Pretty sure you don't have second wind? You're right. I don't have second wind. You guys are absolutely right. I've been saying this whole landing phase I have second wind, and I've been lying to you guys the whole time. How do you feel?
Fear not.
How does it feel being lied to? Yeah, I don't have second wind. No, you guys are absolutely right. I play with Phase Rush literally 90% of my games, so... yeah. Apologies for my misconception. Now, okay, get back to lane here, though. Extremely important. My general mindset here when getting back to lane is I want to try and eco to 400 gold and get a reset in as fast as possible. The main reason as to why is because playing on 3 components makes me half as strong as completing the full stride break, right? So if I can now pretty much speed up my next reset, get a full stride breaker, play to my level... Oh, Warwick is here. I have a shutdown, I don't want to take any risk. He has a full Blade Runner King, my Kane only has these items. So you see here, I'm checking items before deciding if I want the skirmish to begin with. My Kane has ult though. I can ignite the Warwick. Uh-oh, I'm not sure if we kill this. Okay, I don't want to fight more than this. I got the rep buff. Right now, all I want to do is try to see if I can reset for my stride breaker. I don't want to do anything else. And the faster I get to my stride breaker, the faster I can expand my lead as well. Level 11 and stride breaker makes me twice as strong. If I'm level 11 and I don't have my full stride breaker, I'm not as strong. So here, you see it's a full cannon wave. I'm instantly recalling, get it as fast as possible. When I get level 11 and my stride breaker, this guy is just 100 to 0. Level 11 is a giant spike for Garen. Okay, now I gotta drink water fast. Can't trust anything he says now. I thought we were family. I'm sorry. Okay, he has 6 grubs. He is level 9 now, so he can pretty much perma toggle on my turret. But you see, this guy doesn't have a full item yet. He doesn't have flash. I'm waiting for my level 11 here. And now I can start putting my gameplay way more aggressive, right? I'm going to look for trades. Super aggressive. I have a rep buff too. Alright. The more I can trade, the better this for me. I've been saying movement speed advantage. W as well. I'm not level 11 yet. But, oh, what the fuck? You're fast. He doesn't have ult though. Okay, you see, so one thing here, you see how Urgot ulted me and then I was slowed? Garen Q has a built-in slow removal, so when I get slowed and I press Q, I just walk away, similar to Phase Rush. Okay, Warwick has Tabis, this guy doesn't yet. I have my rep, look at my healing. Hello, sir. What is this combo? Whoa! Stride Breaker. I got outplayed. Stride Breaker level 11, like I said. And it looks extremely easy now, right? It's extremely easy now. Like, I pressed 3 buttons. But why was it so easy? Because I consciously played to get my stride breaker recall ASAP. So the lesson to learn here, guys, super important. When you're close to a item spike, try to see if you can recall as fast as possible. Don't keep progressing like that when you're, like, again, you're half as strong, but when you finish the full stride breaker, you're gonna be twice as strong. And I've coached massive players, a lot, that don't do this consistently, right? So if you, right now, when you're 400 gold away from a full item, and you see that you can eco into it very fast, you'll be twice as strong, do it as fast as possible, okay? Keep that in mind. Wait, why are you here, by the way? You're level 7. I have my full stride breaker, sir. Oh. Oh, he just flipped me out of the third range, though. Are we out? Yep, so what you just saw here is absolutely everything you should be avoiding when you're ahead, right? Because what I have to do is make sure this guy doesn't get a kill so he can never get back in the game, but now I just gave him 700 gold worth of a shutdown. He might get my food turret too, and that is all because I'm a greedy fucking bastard. Now let's talk optimization. Okay, so I'm doing sideline against either Ziggs or Urgot. I'm still stronger than him. I'm 2 levels above this guy. I'm gonna be 1 level above him because I died. Healing here, healing here, healing here. I believe it's best to go for this item because of the significant amount of healing that they have in the game. I'm going to prioritize this because it gives me 35 attack damage like this. I don't think I need the armor penetration yet. So I'm going to prioritize this. I think, yeah, he's going to get my food turret as well. Okay, in terms of game plan, I'm going to play through side lane. And when I get after... So right now, we're going to transition from laning phase kind of to mid to late, right? We're 50 minutes in. Super important, this phase, is don't play for kills. Play for tempo and speed on the map over anything else and look for resources. So my priority list right now is going to be sideways into turrets, And then if I can play for turrets, it's probably going to be sideways to jungle camps. And then if I can, by proxy, I'll get kills, right? But generally speaking, I'm not going to go around the map looking for kills. And I'll join a neutral objective if we can either 5v5, or I can't cross-map for anything else, pretty much. So now, Herald's going to be up. I don't really care about Herald, because it doesn't give me that much. It doesn't give anybody that much. We're going to top tier 1 turret, okay? Warwick has a good chance to be here. So I think I'm going to play for rep buff first, and then go for the top lane turret. But my biggest objective right here is going to play for the top lane turret here. Yo, Chronicler! Alright, again, idea here, top lane turret, try to get tempo, bot lane turret is down, mid lane turret is still up. I'm pretty scared of the potential of Warwick. Yeah, Warwick, okay, Warwick just took it at it. Who just took it? Where's the Herald? Oh, it's not up yet, I'm geeking. Okay, Vayne's on a bot, I have 6, okay, Warwick is bot as well, nobody can be topside. Okay, so then what I want to do is look to trade with this guy, not necessarily to look to kill him, but to put him at a little bit lower HP. So now he has to be scared. Next trade we do, right? Equal health trade. I'll be looking to kill him. Same concept. Felix, thank you for gifting Chronicle, bro. I appreciate it. Okay. Same idea here. Hard push the wave. Try to get the mid tier 1 or top tier 1 as fast as possible. Okay, what I can do here as well is kind of bait his movement. See if he wants to E me when I step into his range. Okay. I'm waiting for Shu to get away. Oh, I might be into here. I don't think we can take this yet. No, we can't take this yet. We did make him use his ult, but the risk to the ward there is a little bit too low. We didn't get the wave as well. Again, our passive and stuff are going to heal us back to full HP here. And then when he has no ult here, we can look to kill him. Get the turret and then kill him afterwards. Warwick and Ziggs still bot. And you see how much I'm healing with my passive? Okay, beautiful. And Urgot should be scared now. Okay, we end up getting the turret here. Mid wave is up here too. What I can do now once you get the top tier 1 is you can get tempo on the map. So, oh wait, what are you doing? Okay, can't kill him yet, but got his flash. And now, after I get the top wave pushed out, Urgot is forced to collect this wave, and the next wave hasn't even spawned yet. So once you get the top tier 1, you can pretty much start getting tempo to other side waves. That's why it's so important to take down the top tier 1 first. And see, now I can... Why are you taking my wave, kind sir? Well, you're not kind. You took my wave. Alright, then we go to bot lane instead. And you see here, Urgot is still forced to collect this, and I would pretty much be forced to collect the wave, maybe at my tier 2. So now once the top tier 1 is... Oh... Top tier 1 is out, and bot tier 1 is out. I can get tempo through both side lanes. Okay, I need 800 gold. I missed the Kennen as well there. That's fine. I'm going to slow push this wave a little bit. And the reason I slow push it is to allow this next wave to walk up as well. That's the wave I'm going to hard push. Set up and reset, and I should have my item. If not, I can sell my shield for an extra 180 gold. Next neutral objective after Herald is going to be this dragon in 40 seconds. So most likely here, I'm going to reset and go top side. Push out top wave a lot. I can beat this guy side and beat this guy in side lane. And otherwise, we can look to 5v5 as well. Okay, you know what? I don't think I can push this in this phase. Oh, I should. Then I don't have to summon this shit. Okay. This guy has 2 full items, so he's pretty strong. I'm gonna have my 2 full items now too. Keep checking my CS per minute, by the way, this game. I'm gonna ping that I want to go top lane right now. See, I could group up here. I'm level 14. I'm realistically strong, but they have 2 items here, 2 items here. It's pretty hard to group for the 5v5 here. Maybe it's still okay, though. See, the thing is, top wave is already pushed out now, and bottom wave is pushed out, so I actually don't see a big intention to go in top lane. If I go top lane right now, the fight's probably already gonna break out because the dragon is here. If the dragon was, let's say, 40-50 seconds away from spawning, I would probably go top lane right now. But my Lulu's already dead. Warwick ult was used. If we can kill the Vayne, it'd be massive. Warwick no ult, so that's gonna be my priority target here. Because I also have true damage up to him. Alright, this guy's no flash, no flash. Remember from earlier? This guy should be our target. Okay, I'm gonna flash him. Flash silence. Okay, now, when this neutral objective should be... Oh, there's a Senna. Okay, neutral objective is guaranteed. I have 2 options. Push mid wave, take dragon with my team, or go bot wave. I'm instantly going into bot wave. So this is one of the most important moments in this game. Once you won a team fight like this, you get tempo on the map because enemy champions are dead, right? And you want to try and maximize that tempo for your own gold income. If a neutral objective is guaranteed, like this dragon, my jungler doesn't need help on it, I should go to a side wave to either get waves and or a turret. If I help my jungler take the dragon now, I only limit myself. And it's very common to just, you know, brain AFK help your jungler here, doing the neutral objective, but they don't need it. And so now we're getting both the dragon and the bot tier 2, which is extra 700 gold. I get the side wave too. Okay, I can't get it here because Warwick is already back.
Alois,
but you
do
see
you
the
think
intention.
Urgot is a good blind pick and good to one trick?
Yes, yes, he is S+ tier right now. In my opinion, right now, the 3 best top laners to pretty much go for blind pick and are like the most versatile is gonna be Garen, Cho'Gath with Hail Blades, and Urgot. Those 3 are my favorite right now. Okay, Vayne's gonna be 1.5 items level 11, level 13 this guy. You see, throughout the game, what I'm permanently doing on every frame is also press tab. I kid you not, the amount of students that I am literally telling to press tab more as you keep track of the game, it's insane. Okay, so there's 2 people here. I don't think I can look for this. I'm gonna try and do it for those. See if I can one-shot this guy. And now I'm gonna kite away. That's all my damage, right? I can do more. Okay, well, that's good. I killed it during the silence. I wasn't sure. I also did a lot of crit to make sure there. Hey, beautiful. I wasn't sure if I could just kill her or not, but then I checked the items. She's very squishy. Okay. She's level 11. Urgot has 2 items now. They're playing around Atakan. I think my... Oh, you queue forward. Then I can strike break. I don't need to kill her here, by the way. My intention is not looking to kill her. If she has to recall, that's enough. Why? Because then I can play for the tier 2 turret, which is 700 gold, which is pretty much 2 1/3 of a kill, right? So I don't need to kill this Vayne. If she has to recall, that's enough here. Alright. Said I could go back to bot lane. So I think I'm just taking this and probably walking away for now. We can look to tempo into this. We have no vision here. I would love to know if somebody's taking this. But to be fair, the next wave is a Kennen wave, which is generally speaking also going to be a wave you want to try and... Oh, I'm on a ward. That's not good. Well, we're getting the mid-tier 1. It's a Kennen wave. Oh, they should not be allowed to play for this. Oh, there's a ward 2. Queuing to remove the speed. And, well, I think my team can stop the Atakan if they play for it. And I'm going to play for the bot tier 2 again. Because it's a Kennen wave and guaranteed more than 2 kills here, right? This wave is 100 gold. Tier 2 turret is 700 gold. So, I mean, this is pretty much 3 kills worth of gold. I don't know what we're doing there. I'm going to guarantee this. Oh, this is a very weird macro by everybody around. All good. Then I'm getting the Atakan. I get a tier 2. I will have my Deadman's Plate. I think this is the best item. Yeah, it's going to give me moon speed. I have enough damage. So, my general philosophy, when you are ahead in the game state, like I'm in this game, so you are ahead in gold and XP to others, it's fine to build defensive as offensive, because I should still have enough damage to kill them, but they cannot kill me. Now what I'm thinking about is probably going Serpent's Fang, and I would Serpents because they have quite a lot of shoots. Example, the Sterax, Barry here, right? Senna can give shoots, so I think Serpent's Fang is going to be good. It's also going to give me more damage. And potentially magic resist last, but the only magic damage that they have here is the Zig. So if I avoid this guy consciously, I should be fine and not need too much magic resist. But yeah, I do have to consciously avoid him. Okay, level 16 is up. 2 minutes for this neutral objective. What I'm gonna do here is, because I've gotten the bot tier 2, is gonna push this out, and now I'm gonna go top. I don't think there's gonna be anything to play for here in bot lane. Whereas if I push top lane right now, I can play for tier 2 and also pressure the next dragon. Yeah, all type -1. Type -1 if you love playing against Vayne top. Type -1 if you love playing against Vayne top. The people want speed Cho'Gath Alois. Alright, Chronos game. Just for you. Next game is a speed Cho'Gath game. Clear as day. You know, it's S tier in about every elo right now, and next patch it's getting buffed. Insane buff as well. We're level 60 right now, guys, by the way, so our ult pretty much kills this guy at half HP. But I'm not sure where work is at. Alright, so 120 for the next neutral objective. Let's check all the items, right? So preparation. If you want to see if you should team fight or not, do this every single time you want to prepare for a team fight. Take a look at items in the game, but also take a look at summoners. So right now, I know my bot lanes have summoners, so it's already easier to try and approach as neutral, whereas if they would not have summoners, right? Especially depending on the champions. I see that this guy's close to Rabadons. 2 items, almost 3, 2 items. We're 2, almost 3, 2, and 3. So team fight potential is pretty good for us right now in terms of risk to reward, but... Well, Twitch and Lulu just used both their summoners, so now my mentality might change. But with Urgot being top, I might have enough time to try and get to here. If he goes here, go here. Oh, there was 6 bombs. Really well placed 6 bombs. Well, that's tricky. That's tricky for sure. I make sure I don't auto attack, so I keep my damage plates there. Oh. Well, this neutral's gone. Silas also died to the Vayne. Silas is 13 death, so it's pretty hard to play the game, because this guy's dead on the map every time. Well, I HQ away here. I'm really gonna try and lock in to see if I can carry this game. I need to get picks, because I'm level 16, I'm my main win condition. I think with how my bot lane is playing, right, they are contesting mid waves a little bit more aggressive. These 2 are my main win condition, these 2 guys are pretty weak. So I want to start playing my bot lane more proactively. I think now I'm gonna stop playing side lanes, because my bot lane, I mean, they have no summoners right now. They can't stand safely on mid wave. So I'm gonna just push out this wave, and I'm gonna group up with my team right now. Also, because Baron's gonna be up, and if we don't 5v5, I think we lose by default, so I'm gonna start grouping up. Alright. Yeah, I'll group up for sure now. I'm level 16, I have my flash. Let's group up. We can side lane. I'm gonna say play 5v5. Is this because this guy's perma-dying on sideline? He can't sideline against Ziggs, Urgot, or Vayne. I can, but he can't. So it's better to 5v5, also paired with them not having subs. I do want my Twitch to see if he can get one reset, because if this guy gets his Infinity Edge, he's gonna be twice as strong, right? Okay, let's see if somebody face checks me here. I have my red trinket. I didn't walk over a single ward. Ooh, I see a little Ziggy boy. They don't know I'm here. No. Why serpents? What's it called? Barrier. This. Ooh. Oh, I should have ignited. Oh, nice. Okay, it's better to get to Twitch anyways, and we get his flash barrier. Really good. Okay, go reset. He should have a Infinity Edge now. Get your IE, please. Alright, during the time that he's recalling, we should be chilling on mid wave, but looks like we are not. Oh, I'm gonna zone their backline. So instead of going for. Okay, I'm gonna go for work. I have my ult here. Full true damage. Uh-oh. Oh, the Lulu shoot was so clutch. Urgot's gonna come from top side. Yeah, we're playing against Gosu here. She stayed in melee with me though. That's gonna be an Urgot ult. Okay, he missed. Ah, he's gonna kill us all. I used my Q as well. What the fuck is going on? Vayne is so hard to deal with us for a full melee draft. Okay, thank you, Lulu. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, this gets tricky now. The Urgot was coming from top side. He used flash there. Warwick is up way faster than Kane, so they might look for Baron. I gotta make sure I heal with my passive here. My Twitch was 1 HP. Should have recalled. They're doing this. I need her to stay. I need her to help me out here. Please, Lulu, I need you. Well, then this might just be gone. This guy's no flash. Okay, I think I still chase him because of my movement speed. Oh, I forgot about Warwick. He's gonna ult me. Yeah, shit. I forgot about Warwick completely. Ah, shit. I mean, now the game is probably cooked up. Well, I forgot about this guy. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to win this game now. Dude, I'm fucking losing every game. What's that? I'm trying to explain every single salt press, so it's harder to focus on my gameplay, but damn. Rough one. Chat, what does Garen healing scale with? It is his level? No, it's actually your... well, I actually think it's also your level, so this increases with level, but it's your max health. So now it's 10% of my max health. So the more health you have, the more you heal, but the percentage increases with level. I believe it's at like level 1, it's like 2%, and now it's 10%. So yeah, it's level and health. What S tier top is getting buffed next patch? Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath is gonna be broken. Well, ultimately, I'm gonna be 4 items, this guy's 2 items. We are way stronger, but I can't really play sideline. I have to group up. My team has no engage, and yeah, we have no summoners here, so it's really hard. Right now, my team should just chill until I'm back on the map and see if we can get a pick. Okay, Kane might get one here, so that would be massive. Nice, that slows on their Baron a lot. Urgot on flash here, so let's look to kill Urgot with my Silas. This guy's a shutdown too, but just play it slow, please. This guy's 15 deaths. Please play it slow. Alright, now this guy should be dead. No flash. I have a feeling my side is already gonna be dead. I gotta silence him here. Ult. What the fuck? Who's that? Oh no. Please die. No Senna ult. Okay, I should have ulted faster so Silas could have ulted. I had to ult faster. Oh, what the fuck was that? Alright, well, Dragon's gonna be up in 1 minute, so I think I'll push this up as far as possible, and then we group up. My bot is gonna have summoners again, so that's really important here. I gotta fight. Ziggs is a Zhonya's. Ziggs is a target I have to kill. Ziggs just counters my Twitch really hard too. Is GP a beginner top tier Alois? No. I would say GP is like top 3 hardest champions to learn in top lane. In terms of stepping stone. Like GP is so hard to learn. Not a beginner friendly champion at all. I think now this there's already no chance that we're gonna be fighting a 5v5. Because my bot lane, okay, we kept flash here but not here. I'm gonna just trade this tier 2 and get myself as strong as I can for the next fight. We need Kane or me to kind of make a pick. Preferably on the Ziggs, but it's really hard. They can just keep the range with no engage. Senna's here, because I saw her ult coming. Ah, you gotta run away now. I should be out. This guy's 3 items, 3.5, 3 items. We're gonna be 4 items in a little bit, but it's still really hard. Okay, my Ziggs, or sorry, my Twitch is almost 4 items too, and he has flash. Ooh, if we kill this, it'd be massive. Then we can actually play with the dragon. Okay, nice. Enemy Ziggs overstate. Then we get a chance. And then next item, I want to go full damage. the idea behind going full damage here is that building more resistances is not necessarily going to make me tankier against the true damage and like the percentage health damage. So I prefer the full damage, that if I get on top of them, I can pretty much one-shot them. Like the Vayne, like the Senna. And again, if I go tanky here, I would probably buy a magic resist option, but I would probably still get one-shot. So I prefer damage here over tankiness, because they have such a good scaling with percentage health here, true damage here, true damage in this ult ignite, so I'd rather go more damage. Alright, so yeah, I think Infinity is the best. Well, they got the third dragon, unfortunately. This guy is... Bro, this Silas is doing a marathon practice. Like, he is on 20 almost. That is pretty impressive. Strikebaker first. Man, this guy, it just died to my E, honestly. Outplayed him. Right there. Good job, Gosu. He stayed in my E range. He had to E me and then kite me. Alright, we need 2.3k gold. We're gonna have Infinity Edge. And then, I mean, same idea. I wanna look for the pig and play that way. But otherwise, it's extremely hard. Twitch still has flash though, so keep that up. He should have his 4th item relatively soon as well.
Fear not. I'm coming.
Okay, maybe somebody goes for this wave. There he is. He doesn't have Zhonya's. Oh. Nice flash, buddy. Oh, I'm actually out of his range because of my moon speed. We're chilling. Okay, we got Flash Bearer. That is so massive. That is so fucking massive. There's one guy in the top lane academy. His name is literally Nice R Flash, and he's a Garen one trick. And every time somebody flashes like that, he types XD in all chat. That guy's my fucking goat, by the way. Legit, his name is Nice Flash R or something like this, and he's a full Garen one trick. And every time somebody flashes and his ult chases, he just XDs them. So shout out to my boy. You know what else is massive? Your forehead. Alright, I'm gonna get this. The reason I take this is so that I can get my rep potion too. Actually, we got the Urgot. Maybe I can stay on the map. I have my Infinity in base, but I also have my potion. And then I'm gonna go... Okay. Maybe I can play a set game. Alright. Push this in. Okay, beautiful. We're in a good spot now. Okay, well, I have my flash there on soul point. Baron is in 1 minute. I want to see if I can get a pick. 4 items here. 4 items. Not yet. Ziggs has no flash. Again, I'm building full damage here with the intent that if I can get on top of somebody, I can pretty much run it to 0 them. Priority target would be Ziggs, because he's able to just keep at range and buffer us every time. Remember, before team fight, check summoners and item spikes. So 3 items. Okay, yes, Zhonya's now his full completed item. My Twitch does have flash, but... yeah, it's very hard for him to play. 34 seconds. Oh, what the fuck? I was keeping pressing tab trying to explain everything that I'm seeing. I might be cooked. I have flash, just in case. Well. I inted. I have my W though. I might be out. Holy fuck, I was inting there. I lost flash. We shouldn't fight without me. I was trying to explain too much. Okay, I gotta relook it now, and we just gotta play this team out well. This is, Twitch still has this flash, but yeah, I stood in front of the Twitch. That's why the Yorick ulted. They can't start Baron too easily though, because we have jungle that they don't. So as long as my Kane just plays slow, we're gonna be fine. And he has flash ult. At least I'll go for this. I'm gonna push out the mid wave. They might be out. Holy shit, I'll play it. I don't have to fight them here. Oh. 6 though. I'm gonna focus Urgot. See, this is why I go full damage in this rough now. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to chase them in here. We just push out the mid wave. See, now we can utilize the tempo of them being there, and we can utilize the tempo of the mid wave because they get it. Try to play for this, potentially catch one person. If we catch one more here, we get the Baron. Okay, Urgot here. We can go for Urgot. Yeah. And now this should play. Where the fuck is my jungler? Okay, we might be able to get the Ziggy boy. He has no flash. You're being a little bit greedy, sir. I'm gonna keep my ult. Oh. I need my Lulu. Oh! Get him away from me! Thank you, Silas. You may have 20 deaths, but you're the GOAT. No! Okay, can we do Baron? I mean, if we do Baron and we don't get it, they get soul as well. It's pretty risky with how low HP we are. I think we play for this instead. I don't really like doing Baron here, unless this guy face checks us. Get him, Silas! No, you missed! Silas, though! Okay, we can do Baron now. Let's see, Vigil Silence the whole duration. See, the thing is, if we do Baron and we die, they get the soul as well, but now we can do both. And Arcane is coming. I mean, I really have to... Holy shit, my Baron damage is actually crazy. Did this Silas at 18 deaths actually play that on a mechanical level really fucking well? He's gonna be grieving the whole game, but he did that well, so he redeemed himself there for me. I gotta be careful. This guy's going bot! Bro, we need help here, Kane! Brother man! I can't do this without you! Oh my days. Am I dead? I'm dead, aren't I? This fucking guy is going to the dragon. Well, we don't get burned then. You are such a pig, Maya. If Yorick steals this, this guy needs to get X9'd. Like, it really has to be. I have a feeling. No, I don't want to jinx it. Okay, they don't get soul. We're on soul point now. Holy shit, man, this game is... It's interesting for sure. Guys, right now, it's not gonna be the better play winning. It's gonna be like the biggest inter losing. Unfortunately, we have one guy with 18 deaths. I think we're gonna be good though. He didn't do some last fight, he got some confidence. I can't get any stronger. I don't know if I can like update my build in any shape or form. Vayne can still get 2 items. This guy can still get an item, 2 items here. Holy shit, this guy's going for the full Noxus red build. Why are you here? That's why we went full damage this game. Right? Yeah. Senna face shaking me when they're... Urgot is dead and the team's starting Baron. Very intelligent. Same thing here. I want to take tempo on the mid wave and then play for Baron. If I instant start Baron, they can just contest it. If I take the mid wave first, I have to choose to defend their mid tier 3 or the Baron. So beautiful. Now I want to play for this. Right, we have the mid wave now. I want to play for this. They have to collect the mid wave. So again, before this, take the tempo on the mid wave, then set the Baron. Boys. It's 4v5. No comment, no comment. Get this fade off me, please. Do we kill this guy even? I don't know if it's ult or not. I'm scared. They got the fucking bear, I can't believe it. Oh, it's Ziggs. I'm eating bombs, not fruits. I thought I was eating fruits. Are we winning? I'm somehow still alive. Still alive? Hey! Run! Bro, what the fuck is this game? Okay, maybe... Oh! Bro, this guy's 20 deaths! Stop fucking dying so we can end the game one time! Like, 20 deaths is crazy, brother! I don't know what to do anymore. Dude, oh my days. It's fine. We have no summoners besides me. Nobody has summoners on my team now again. We're just all sums. This guy might be the first player to have 20 deaths and get full build, unironically. 6, please go for another wave. No, the Ziggs has discipline. He has 9 deaths too. How does the Ziggs die 9 times? Bro, fuck me, man. What is this game? I don't think I should adjust my build. The only thing is I could maybe go for 100% crit. I don't think that's worth it. I think the Serpent's Fang is already does 4k shields. Look at the amount of shields they have. I think it's good. What elo is this? It's very mixed. Last game we were full emerald. This game we're like platinum gold. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Let's say platinum emerald gold. Anywhere between that. Fucking yeah. The banger elo. This guy has 4 items. I'm not sure if I can kill him. I'm actually not sure. If he face checks me, I think I kill him. Else I don't. He is so tanky now. He also Sterox. 1 person top. 2 person top. Please face check me. I need him to face check me. Maybe it goes next wave. Okay, auto Q. W. Whoa, where's my damage though? Oh, Kane died. He just beats me, by the way, even though there's a full item behind. He beats me. Oh no. Mundo, why did you just go back to melee? I lose this game. No way I lose this game, by the way. This guy's 20 fucking deaths. Now I feel all of you now. Alright, let's send it then. Dude, I lose this game. There's no fucking way I lose this game. Maybe, okay, maybe I just can't tell anybody that it's their team. Maybe it's just sometimes it's Hilo. Oh, oh, I was 60 until I lost this game. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, I didn't see. My guy. Well, we get soul now. We win. No, you guys are wrong, by the way. If you lose, it is you. It's not your team. Wait, kill this guy. Was? Was war das? What the fuck is Warwick? No! What? The fuck am I witnessing? Oh no, I don't do it. Please get him, guys, and get the soul. No, he's dead, right? Kane, stop choking, please. Good job, Silas. We can get the soul. We can win. Oh, get me out. Get me out. I don't want to play. I don't want anymore. I don't want. That's one game enough to take away from my lifetime span, man. What the fuck is this? Guys, do the soul, please. Why are you collecting the cinders? Get the fucking soul. You get in spawn. Okay. Turtle in the base. We can win. Nexus respawn turrets. Don't get caught. Please. Wait, we're still not doing it. We still haven't done it. This guy's a jack show. Gotta respect it. Oh no. Guys, I'm scared. I'm really scared. Oh! Wait! Wait! Do we end? Do we? I wouldn't dare ending. If we mess up the end. I wanna end. Oh my days, it's just working Ziggs. And Ziggs has no TP. How the turns have tabled. Oh. Oh! Silas is the only faker. We gave away the midwave though. We have one more midwave here. We have 40 seconds. I think we end. Especially. What? What? This guy wants to lose. No, don't go in! You idiot! We don't get the soul either. Oh no, we're flipping it by the way. 20 seconds. I don't trust us. Do I trust us? We send it. 20 seconds. Oh no. Oh no. Oh guys. Guys, I don't trust it. Let's just do soul, no? Guys, I don't trust it. I don't trust. Please do the soul. Guys, please. Get the soul, please. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I can't. I fucking can't anymore. This guy's 21 deaths. I can't even ever see 21 deaths in a game. That's crazy, bro. 21 deaths. Oh my days. Oh no. We are never getting this already. Warwick is not old. Guys, I just trust us. Kill this guy. Ignite. We got it. Somehow we got it. And why is this guy not taking damage? We got it. I don't know how we got it, but we did. We have the soul, guys. Hey, we can win this game. I don't know what the fuck is going on. That looked really grim for the second. This guy was not losing HP when I was hitting him, but apparently we killed him and got the soul. And then... Oh! Oh! I keep pushing. I think we end. I think that's it. I just gotta move. I think this wave we end on. That has to be one of the most insane games I've played in a very, very, very long time. I think my like, if you do this for about 3 months, you're bald. Really. I don't know what to say. Hope you guys learned something this game. I tried to narrate every single thought. I don't even know what to say. I have no closing thoughts. That's it. I don't even know if we end. Let's just see. I feel like we already end, but maybe we find a way to like... Okay, look in. Please hit the Nexus. Okay. Bro. Well, we got it. We won the game. Took us 45 minutes. I got a P over anything else. That's one of the craziest games I've played in a very, very long time. Moving on. I gotta go. Oh yeah, go full range, guys. Oh no, don't go. Oh guys, I'm choking against full range. What can I do? What can I do? Oh no. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. So, yeah. Pretty balanced, I would say. Look at his movement speed. It said I can't see his movement speed. I'm guessing it's like 800? And the... it looks so... You see, he's not even in execution range, but the XM Arcanist gives him like, what, 50% extra... 40% extra damage? Look at this! He's 2/3! And his one-shot, 1652 damage! Okay, he is at 22 stacks, and he has a lot of kills, but still, like, it is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Alright. So this game we're ranked in around platinum or more. And again, same thing that I do every single game, right? Keep this in mind. This step plan, you guys start doing as well. First thing we do, check opponent setup. He's playing Electric Sorcery, Flash, Teleport. And then we take a look at the top side, 2v2 in the early game, right? We're having a Nocturne, they have a Zek. Both are kind of farm-oriented junglers. They can gank in the early game, but they are way stronger after level 6. Both Nocturne and Zek are way stronger after level 6, right? So generally speaking, don't make assumptions, but generally speaking, they won't really gank you that much in the early game. In terms of the matchup then, that is the last step. So first one is we check a setup. Second thing is we check topside 2v2. Then thirdly, we decide for ourselves, do we want to look for priority level 1, yes or no? Now, general philosophy is if you can get the priority, it's always good, because if you can get your level 2 first, you're going to be good. Unless you're playing against like a Darius Trundle type champion, right? Here we're playing against Kennen. And how I perceive this melee into range matchups is if you can get priority, it's really nice. Because if you have the push into him, he has to focus on last hitting. And because he has to focus on last hitting, he can't harass you that much. If the opposite is happening, so if he gets priority, he has less minions to farm, he can prioritize chunking you down more. So if I can get priority, I would absolutely love it. But of course, don't want to die for it. What else? Then perhaps you can think about trade patterns, but I don't think there's really any trade patterns here. If I land the Q, I can punish him. If not, then I cannot, right? Regarding optimizations, they have 4 AP champions, 1 AD champion. So, Demon's Blade is a really good item, but Demon's Blade feels pretty like luster in this game state. So, I'm gonna go Symbiotic Souls, which also gives me free recall every time. Then we go for, Shurelias, which gives us moon speed, gives us AP. Then we probably gonna get some magic resist components. Maybe that Demon's Blade later on, especially if the Jinx gets strong. And then we go for like Lich Bane and probably Riftmaker last. Iggy Pop, thank you, Mr. for the tier 1. Emperor Pigatron, it's my birthday. Can you say fuck Vayne top, please? Fuck Vayne top, there you go. Absolutely. What do you think about the Fiora versus Jace matchup? It's a very skill-oriented matchup. I would say if player skill is even, it's Jace's favor. So the way I'd see the Jace Fiora matchup is that Fiora can match level 1 to level 5. After 5, Jace Q does enough damage and gets enough wave clear. And so Fiora wins, or it's kind of even before the first reset, depending on the rune page that the Jace runs. After first reset, the Jace should win. And then Fiora can outskill. But if Fiora gets a good timer with like a W on the repose on the E, then she starts winning. Okay, so build that very linear. You go for this. Okay, look, okay, our Q is 6 seconds cooldown. Right now, our Hail Blades is 12 seconds, but it's gonna be 10 seconds. If I can get a cheesy Q, I can do 3 very fast auto attacks. And otherwise, we are just looking to play around wave states. I'm not necessarily looking to kill the Kennen. Cho'Gath, especially with this build, is insanely easy to get high CS and EXP income. My goal in this matchup is trying to go even, because even would be winning. Every time I'm playing against a ranged top lane champion or against tanks, this is something you have to keep in mind every time you play against either ranged tops or against tank tops. See, in laning phase, it's way harder to deal with them. So my main goal would, generally speaking, try to go even. But after laning phase, you, depending on the champion you play, let's say like Cho'Gath, Garen, Riven, these type of champions, you're able to farm sideways and jungle camps and turrets way faster than them. So if you're managing to go even in lane, it's winning, because after laning phase, you're gonna be faster on the map, you can gain more resources, and that's where you get your lead. So if I can get to a proxy position, that's already really good. And I'm not necessarily looking to kill this guy at all. I want to play for high CS income, gold income, my tempo. 900 gold would be my best recall. And then, yeah, let's go. Can you show runes? Absolutely. And let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go Q start. And if I can cheese him with Q auto text, it'd be really good. Else, I just try to see if I can get priority. Okay, he's playing with a D-Blade. Right, so that's the setup checked. Nocturne is pathing to top. I want to try and see if I can Q him and the minions to get priority too. Okay, good attempt. I'm going to hit the minions a little bit. See, he's hitting me, but it's okay because I've sustained. And so if he doesn't hit the wave, and I'm going to Q the minions again, and him, now I have priority. And remember how I said that if I get priority, Kennen has to focus on lasting more instead of being able to harass me. That's exactly the situation that I wanted. See, now, Kennen can't harass me because he has to focus on lasting. And I can do a second wave crash. And you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to start proxy farming. I don't want to land against this guy. Ah, that's really sad. Cho'Gath is a perfect proxy farm champion. Okay, I lost 3 minions, pretty sad. Looks like my jungle is invading. That means Zek's on the top side, but it also means that Zex will leave top side. I'm gonna ward here. Gonna grab these minions. And beautiful. Look at this. You get AoE the full wave. And now Kennen is pretty much stuck in lane the top side. Zek is pathing into bot. His bot side is already gone. And I can perma proxy. I love my position here, guys. Now, oh, if Zach ganks me here, it's completely fine. I'm not necessarily looking to kill him or keep fighting him here, but he is wasting his time so much. So see, he did 3 camps into ganking me in top lane, but now his next camp is here. And, well, oh, look at that. Take a look at that. I'm gonna try and get the first blood here, because I'm a greedy piggy. Yeah. Alright, got a slash. Well, that's a really random outcome, but either way, see, the thing is, if Zach ganks me after doing that clear, he ends up slowing down his own tempo so much. I have a big issue now, though. I'm pretty low on mana, and I cannot control the wave state. Against like a range champion, he's gonna hit level 4 faster because I lost 3 melee's worth of XP. And lastly, I don't have teleport, whereas he does. So we're in a really tough position now. I'm gonna have to find a way to set up a reset, but yeah, it's really hard. So I'm gonna probably try and cut my losses here at one point. So I'm gonna have to maybe lose a few minions to end up setting my recall. But ultimately, I've already gained a lot, right? I got a free kill, and I delayed the Zach's tempo. So I end up losing 3 melees, and I can't recall right now. But in the future, I'll be fine. Just now, I'm in a little bit of a hard spot. And see, my philosophy always, or my philosophy, the general mentality that I'm keeping is how do I set up my next reset? I'm gonna let this one go. If you're thinking about how to set up your next reset, you're at least always gonna be in a somewhat even position. Halo Blades here, maybe? Oh, I got stunned. Well played by the Kennen. Yeah, he has TP, I don't. I have Symbiotic Shoals in base, but I can't really set up a recall. I'm gonna try something. You see here how this, like, this wave is kind of pushing into me. Kennen has to push in this wave and this wave before he can get it to crash into my turret and set up his reset. So I'm actually gonna recall now. And like I said, I'm going to find a window where I probably have to lose some resources, but I'm gonna gain long term. So now I just recall, run back, and yeah, I end up losing a full wave here, but I'm not gonna lose a Kennen wave. And then if this guy doesn't TP back, I'll actually get tempo to try and proxy farm again. And yeah, I had to lose a lot of last hits and EXP here to try and get my reset in, but again, it delayed the Zach's clear, and it gave us a first blood here. So yeah, it's a, you know, you lose on one turn, I gain another one. Sometimes you're gonna have to take some losses. Okay, well, we got back, and now I can play at the bounce. So now we're gonna be in a fight spot again. If Kennen doesn't recall here, I am stronger on next wave because I've got my reset in. And then I can look to proxy farm again. That's always what I'm trying to do, right? I'm not necessarily looking to lane against this guy. If I can proxy, I'm really happy. I gotta match level 5 first, perhaps. Okay, so 1 minion grants me level 5. I'm gonna wait with queuing until I have that. Then put the point in queue and start pushing. Okay, one thing here. If I hard push this wave right now, I'm not in time to proxy. If I slow push into hard push, I build a bigger minion wave, and that might give me the opportunity to try and set up my proxy here. So I'm waiting for this next wave to walk into the lane. That's the one I want to hard push, and see if I get into proxy. Crucially, he is gonna hit level 6 by these 3 minions. Why? Because he's lost 0 XP so far. So he's actually more than a half a level ahead of me right now. So there is a 6. I knew this because that's a timer, it's there every time. But I've hard pushed the wave to try and gain tempo, not to look to kill him. But I'm gonna proxy. Kennen is moving. I'm not gonna match him. He's level 6. I'm gonna use the tempo timer that I got right now to try and proxy. Kennen has to choose, go for me or go for the wave. Because he's here, he's probably gonna go for the wave. Zach died. Could come top side. Could go bot side. I'm not entirely sure, but grubs are up. Noxia is for sure gonna go bot side, so I think I just take this as much as I can. Beautiful. And that's how we got out of our bad spot. So we had to take our recall to lose a little bit more short term. Then play slow push into hard push to gain tempo, get into the proxy position, and now we get a beautiful recall, and we're pretty much back to even. This was extremely important, and a little bit more in depth too. So after this game, we're gonna go and break it down pretty much bit by bit, because if you're able to replicate this consistently in those like annoying ranged top lane champions, you're gonna be in a way better spot. We have Baron recall because of the shoes, and now I think this component is better. I actually talked with Petu recently, and I remember how nearly every component in the game was like changed or like made less efficient. This one is actually, I think, 136% gold efficient. Now, gold efficient is the best stat, but this used to be 1,000 gold. It was gotten down to 900 gold, and now it still gives insane stats. Mana regen, ability haste, ability power. Pretty disgustingly good stats. I get my ult in 50 seconds, so what I want to try and do now is hard push this wave. I see Zach bot, and look to ult a grub or proxy. Let's see what I want to do. I probably just want to hard push this, and then look, yeah, okay, so Kennen's TPing to the wave. If I go for the grub, I lose my proxy opportunity, so perhaps I reverse the order. I first proxy this wave, and then look to ult the grub. Zach is bot, so I'm not in a tempo timer. This guy doesn't have boots, so he can't chase me as easily. So again, if I were to go for the grubs instantly, I'd lose my tempo opportunity. But now I'm gonna go in this order. So proxy first, and then go for the grub. Okay, proxy next wave. And beautiful. Because I did proxy into reset, I was also back with tempo, and now I can perma proxy. Okay. I gotta work on my Q placement a little bit more efficiently. I think I just Q this. And now we can look to play for grubs with the Nocturne. You should tempo into this. So I'm pretty much going even in farm. Remember how I said if I go even in lane, we're gonna be completely fine. We're perma looking to avoid this guy in lane. I have never really traded with him. I've been perma proxy farming, but that has been my intention from the get-go. And yeah, the early game was a little bit rough because I couldn't get a good reset in, but now we're in a really good spot. How much does my ult do? About 1200. Guaranteed to get it. Beautiful. 1400 because of Axiom market. No, I don't know if it worked like that. Okay, beautiful. We up a little bit. And now we go back to top wave. Again, I can't proxy right now because he is in lane. So, what I'm going to look to try and do... I mean, Nocturne is level 6. Nocturne is ult. If we don't kill him, right, it's still fine. If he uses flash ult... Okay, I'm going to ghost here. My Nocturne is flashing. I'm going to slow him first. Kill can get it. Oh. No, that's fine too. Well... Kennen has no boots there. His team was doing Dragon, and he was weak-sided, and he tried to contest. All they had to do was just collect the wave. Giant blunder by him. He loses flash ult. He loses tempo. Beautiful. Now we can get a plate, potentially next wave, instead of a reset. Okay, we need 1300 gold, so we get enough. Kennen wave gives 200 gold. Plate gives 125, so yeah, we're gonna get enough. I can't wait for my ult here. It would take too long. It would lose too much tempo. And we should get a reset in here. Alright, so we're gonna reset with tempo. Same thing, we're coming back here. I don't want to look to play and kill this Kennen. I just want to look to perma proxy, farm around, take his own camps, flash him up like that. Okay. He doesn't have flash ult, so maybe I can look for one trade. Let's see. Did you guys see that? 3 league players and no one wants to steal the kill. True. How do we know what games you should perma proxy? It's matchup dependent. Do you like laning into ranged champions? No. So we perma proxy. And generally speaking, there's no downside to proxying because you always gain good resources. It's nearly always good to proxy if you can. Dude, our kill is getting so strong. I'm just gonna ult him in anyways. Okay. He has no sustain. I do. My damage is still so crazy. Wait, he has no E, no flash. I have 2 stacks right now, but I have a level like 2. By the way, he has no boots, right? So I can get those relatively easy. Mac and cheese, they give it to 1.
What are your thoughts on Sion as a champ?
Believe it or not, Sion is actually one of the hardest things in my opinion to learn to master. I'm gonna just proxy the wave again. And I think he's extremely good. Kind of similar to Mundo, when you either get a good matchup, or you play against a drop with low percentage health damage, because Sion has a broken thing in his kit where his W gives him permanent health on every minion that he kills, but if they have a lot of percentage health damage, then it's not as good, right? Okay. If I can land the Q here, it's so massive. Oh, you're cooked, sir. Oh, he is old. Oh, guys, you know what I'm gonna do, right? You already know how I'm gonna play him here. Watch this. Whoa! Impressive. Impressive. Very impressive. Alright, next item. Usually I'd eco into Deadman's Plate, but since they're full AP topside, we never go Deadman's Plate here. That would, of course, be absolutely grief. So we're gonna go into... Is Cosmic Drive an option? We can go full movement build. No, I think here, since we're already ahead as well, I'm gonna go for this item. And we're pretty much gonna be absolutely unkillable for... Ooh, what's the most efficient? I think this is probably the best, yeah. Okay, we max W second. And yeah, so the reason I really like this champion, and the setup right now, is you're able to lane into melee champions, and even some of the harder melee champions you can contest because of Halo Blades. Then you're able to lane into range champions because you can perma proxy. Then you're also able to like kind of play against range comps in general because you have so much movement speed. Like my movement speed was only 409, and well, yeah. We just keep ulting this. Same idea here. He's gonna ult. This is gonna group up soon. I'm just gonna push this wave, look to proxy again. Although, yeah, second spot's on the cave again. Ooh. I don't know where Kennen's at. He could be roaming. But it's only gonna get worse for Kennen. I never have to kill this guy to keep expanding my lead. All I'm gonna do is just keep farming more resources. Remember I said earlier that it's way easier for a champion like Cho'Gath to farm sideways, drone camps, and all that. Kennen can. So now, when I'm 2-0 up, and you guys have to start utilizing this here gameplay as well, I don't have to kill him to expand my lead. I can just always gain more resources. So right now, if I avoid trading equal resources, I'm always expanding my lead. Trading equal resources would be he gets a wave, I get a wave. He gets a wave, I get a wave. But now, when I proxy, I get tempo. I can look for a drone camp. So now, he gets a wave, I get a wave. But now I also get a Dragon Camp. So even though I'm not killing him, I am still expanding my lead. And there's pretty much no drawback into this. And now this a good way to expand your lead is, for example, proxy into Dragon Camps. Potentially plates. The plate is here 1 HP, right? So if I get a plate and a Dragon Camp, I get pretty much 250 more gold that he is not gaining. And there you go. Lead expanded. Uh-oh. I gotta work on my Qs, eh? I'm just skedaddling, bro. Bye. Alright, I would prefer to get level 11, because then my ultimate cooldown goes lower. So I'm gonna wait till I get this, because this is gonna put me level 11, and then I ult. So I get lower. Oh, maybe I have to keep my ult for a potential skirmish here instead. Nah, I'm greedy. I can guarantee get it here. There we go. Okay, same idea. I'm not really looking to progress with this guy 1v1. I just want to gain more resources. Killing him, I could, but it's not my main condition. If I can just make sure I can expand my lead through plates and all that, I'm way happier. Okay. Alright, so I'm not looking to like slow push, hard push, freeze, like freeze or slow push this way. I'm just hard push, potentially get a plate, and just always keep ahead in tempo onto this guy. This wave cleared. I think here recalling is a fine option. I don't think I can play for plates anymore. He needs to set up his recall relatively soon as well. Just get extra gold. And that's the beautiful part about this setup as well. With these boots, you recall disgustingly fast. You have extra movement speed out of combat. Look at this. I have fucking 460 movement speed. I just hard push the wave into instant recall, and I'm losing nothing here. Because you get home guards out of base, you get a movement speed out of combat, and I have insane fast recall. Look, I lost nothing. I'm already back. I can do 3 more minions with this. And there we go. We lost nothing. And your Q one-shots caster minions at level 9 already. And also lastly, your items are disgustingly cheap. These boots are 900, but that's the cheapest boots, right? 900 is by far the cheapest boots. This guy's roaming. I'm not gonna match the roam. I'm gonna keep playing for my own resources here. And you see, gradually, I haven't killed this Kennen. Yet I'm still expanding my lead. I got Dragon Camps. I'm expanding this lead. I'm getting the turret now, and Kennen is not getting any of this. Okay, 2 more stacks for my ultimate. I don't need to look to kill this guy, so I'm trying to get his turret. He might be ulting me here. There we go. I don't care about that. Alright, I push this. I'll be back in time on the next wave too, and that's when I want to look to finally kill onto him. There's a Dragon Camp too, but I've spent my gold. The turret is 1 HP, and look, he still hasn't gotten his recall, because instead of recall... Okay, I'm gonna ghost now. Look at this. Look at my ult damage too, by the way. Alright, watch this. You know he wasn't in execution range yet, it one-shot him. Why? Hexical Markness, baby. You have 14% increased ultimate damage. Again, all I've been doing is just farming wave, proxy farming, taking Dragon Camps. Now, of course, in this scenario, I haven't been ganked by Zek anywhere after level 3, but every time I proxy, I just make sure my enemy Dragon is at give or take as well. And then, well, good luck to do anything. And I run that in with a million fucking movement speed. My items are disgustingly cheap. Sorellius and my boots are extremely cheap. Okay, Zek is bot. Kennen's still dead. I want to hard push this, hard push next wave, start my reset, and expand my lead across the map. Herald is going to be up. They do have 2 dragons. Okay, I'm going to hard push this wave and then start my reset. Hey, okay, whatever. You just stay alive then. Okay, we can get 1 more ultimate stack here. For 20 damage. And I'm skedaddling. Goodbye, sir. Kennen TP bot. Okay, after recalling here, I could open back to top, but generally speaking, when I have the top wave pushed out with priority, I'll recall and open up into mid lane first, then I can adapt to... I'm gonna go Lich Bane next, because we don't really need armor, because their only AD in this game is 0-1, and they are full AP champions. We already got magic resist, look at my movement speed again, and so now we just go for the AP route. I could go to top, but there's nothing to gain here. The bot wave scare is already done, and push that, so we go mid. Okay, dokie. Yeah, I just hit this with third. There's Herald gonna come up. Alois and Whippo are the best top laners. Okay, I will say, genuinely, I have insane amount of respect for Whippo because he is able to narrate his thoughts and play at like challenger level. I can't do that, by the way. So I think Whippo is just a big tier above anybody else. But yeah, Whippo to me is the fucking goat. Played him. Somebody said in chat, Whippo is a weak pro top laner. They said, well, how can you say that? He was legit almost beating Gen G last Worlds. Whippo is arguably, with caps, the best Western players we've ever had. I don't think, like, the only Western top laner that comes close to, like, Whippo, in my opinion, is Broken Blade. I think Whippo is, like, the complete player. But yeah, that's me. Little glazed session, though. I'm moving on. I don't know. The rest of the word of the skirmish. Kale is in base. I mean, looks fine. Look at my moon speed as well. Oh, well, that was a very bad kill, honestly. I don't have my Ghost or Australia, so it's a little bit hard to get close here. I'm just waddling, though. Ooh. Can I ult this stack? I think I can, right? I misfortune saw you. I'm a fucking idiot. Did I get a stack from that? Can somebody check? Did I get a stack from that? I don't know. I probably didn't, huh? I got a minion. I got a minion stack. I think that counts as a minion stack, not as a kill stack. Oh! I could do more than that. Actually, wait. I'm full magic resist. What the fuck am I doing? I'm playing way too safe. Didn't even get my shield down yet. I'm playing like a bitch. I'm watching everything still. I mean, Wonder is insane too. But I think Whipple and Broken Blade are just an edge above. But Wonder is also insane. Alright, well, I mean, this game's pretty much over now, right? Ultimately, what I've been playing for now, especially when my entire team is winning, is just push inside players, never give them an opportunity to look for 5v5 opportunities. Tier 2 turret here is a big neutral to play for. Then the Dragon. I get this, I get my Lich Bane, and I mean, yeah. I think my ult literally kills. Dude, like, imagine Cho'Gath with this amount of damage, resistances, and movement speed. It just feels like old Mundo, kind of. Yeah. It's like everything we had in Mundo, kind of. But you have better laning phase. You're actually able to lane. I think, right now... Well, not right... Oh, right now is already extremely good. But next patch, this will be my #1 top laner. For sure. For sure. He's already S+ in... I checked silver till diamond before the game. So, I mean, this champion is fucking broken right now. Oh, Velcos, why are you behind my line? Sirski. Hellblade damage 2 here. 1, 2, 3. Remember how I said the lane phase all we're trying to do is get high resource income? You can do that very easy as Cho'Gath. Ooh. Oh, there's not cut yet. I'm sorry, maybe it was rude. I meant, can you try to talk slower, please? Yeah, there's just so many thoughts going through my brain. I want to explain as many concepts as I can, but I'll do my best. I mean, at this point, the game is over, so I can take it a little bit slower. But right now, there's no tier 2 turrets to play for. Baron is up in 5 minutes. You'll find yourself in this position pretty often. Well, not super often, but right? When you find yourself in this position, the general philosophy that I have is just keep pushing sideways, take jungle camps. Preferably enemy jungle camps if you can. So you make enemy jungle weaker and yourself stronger. And as long as you're not going for montage plays, it's pretty hard to lose games like this. So, I mean, we're just in an insanely good position, right? My kill is also disgustingly strong ahead. And as long as we never allow them to group as 5, they can never win a skirmish. If we don't go for montage where we go for like 1 for 2 plays, we also can't die. And then, yeah, I mean, enemy team pretty much have no way to win the game. Look at my movement speed. Look at my fucking movement speed, bro. It is so nasty. I shouldn't have even Ghost or Alois, but you get the point now. Yes, I go Axiom Arcane. This is the room page you run 100% of Cho'Gath right now. It is objectively the best. Oh, we just play with this, right? Hey, just coming in the stream, want to know when should you Heartsteel on Cho? I right now would never go Heartsteel on Cho, but if you build it against comps that can build, that don't have a lot of percentage health damage. If they have no percentage health damage, then that would be good. But I would take this AP movement speed build on Cho'Gath right now over tank. Oh, Jinx, you do not want to look at my movement speed. Look at this. I'm 600 movement speed. This is so disgusting, man. You can get close to range champions. Remember I said, I'm not going to be scared of range champions. Alright, let's end the game. At this point, there's nothing educational anymore. There's going to be one moment in this game that I really, really want to highlight that I think is extremely important. It was in laning phase on how to get into proxy position from a bad spot. And, I mean, the rest of that is history. Okay, Velcos actually can still do damage because he's true damage. My kill is so strong too. Alright, moving on. Level 16 would literally allow me to one-shot them from habit, like above average HP. Okay, next game I think I'm in a mood for either Mundo or Nasus. Well, let's see. Oh, well, that's another little feast session. We just end here. Game is over. Actually, we might not be able to end. No, I don't think we can. Yikes. Oh, we also Baron recall. Play one more turn, then we end. They're like, oh, they're gonna end? Close the fucking gates. An item that I didn't consider. Unironically, this is self-report. I didn't understand. I didn't know this passive, but apparently, this is important to know. I didn't know this, okay? It's a full self-report, but look. The passive of Riftmaker is gain 2% of your bonus health as ability power. I don't know how I didn't know this, but I didn't know that. So with Cho'Gath house stacking so much, all these items have insane high win rate on him. Petu showed me through coach lists, like the win rates of certain items. Like for example, tier 3 boots. These have like 55% win rate on him. Shirella has the same win rate. Riftmaker insane win rate. All these items are so disgustingly efficient on Cho'Gath. Like all the items I have are so ridiculously good. So yeah, it feels like a disgusting build. If I'm level 60, I can legit 100 to 0 him, but it's okay. Getting out of combat now. 500 movement speed. Shirelia's 600. Now I'm in combat, so I get a little bit less. Dude, I can kill them from half HP. Unironically. This is already executed range right here. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen enough. Moving on. End this game. Also, why can I kill them before you see the execution range? It's because of Axiom Arcanist giving... Oh, give me 40% more damage. And next patch, this buff is built. This build is buffed. Holy shit. Why are we taking this, guys? They have open nexus with 2 people's dead. That's the one thing I'm not gonna really understand. Don't say it. Don't say it. Come on, guys, we got attack on. We could have ended though. Okay, I can assassinate that A carry. Type -1 if you like play against Vayne top. If your mom is fat. That's why you type -1. I'm on a ward. Okay, look at my movement speed. 510 out of combat. Cho'Gath running at you with this movement speed. We can't spielen, man. Look at this Jinx. That was one auto with Lich Bane into ult would have been enough. I just didn't ult. I mean, you've seen the point. This build is extremely strong right now. Cooked by Kerberos, I believe. I think Kerberos is the inventor of the build. My kill is also so strong. She's level 16. I just want to check if you get... Oh, never mind. Alright, Syndra had another shit. 49 shoot damage, bro. The guy's 2.5 HP maximum. Fucking disgusting. What's a must ban for Cho'Gath? If I play Cho'Gath right now, I would ban either Vayne or Mbessa. Both of those champions are best bans because you can't really hit them reliably. So those 2 champions, I would be looking to barrel ban. They have a lot of percentage health damage. You can't hit them because of all their fucking dashes. So those are the 2 champions that I would ban. Alright. Okay, before we queue up, I want to first showcase this highlight because it's extremely important. See, the thing is... What am I hearing? Oh, I have this clip open. So, proxy farming is such an important concept to understand in the game because if you're able to proxy, you can pretty much neutralize the laning phase completely. So, we're gonna go pretty in-depth on this early game review so that you will understand a lot of concept. But first, taking some water. Take out your notes here. These are some important moments, okay? So first things first, we open Twitch chat. Why don't I not have Twitch chat open? Hello? Okay, so open this to here. Okay, so first things first, we know that Nocturne is pathing to top, but he ends up doing 1 camp into enemy jungle's bot side. He did Raptor into enemy jungle bot side. Also level 1, I full played for priority. My Q is only 6 seconds cooldown. I'm AoEing the wave as much as I can. Yo, Chronica sounds perfect, man. And I'm trying to get priority. Because I've been able to get priority, I get my level up timer first. And getting my level up timer first allows me to get full access into the wave. And I do a second wave crash and I circle around trying to get tempo to proxy farm. Now, I am not sure where enemy Zac is pathing, but I see that Nocturne is taking his bot side, right? So, for me right now, it's very safe to assume that Zac is taking these 3 camps and wants to go to bot side after. So far, so good, right? Very standard pathing here. Okay, so, I'm doing second wave cash and I'm starting to proxy farm. If Kennen were to chase me right now, which could happen, then I just kite away and I keep the minion wave chasing to me. The wave will crash and the wave will bounce back into me. And if Kennen drops aggro, I just farm the wave either way. If Zac comes, it's actually not the end of the world for me at all. Because if Zac comes right now, he slows down his own gameplay so much. Because if Zac, which clear he's more likely did, is going to be Rap Buff, Krugs, Raptors, right? That's a clear that the Zac does. Now imagine you're Zac in this position right now. You'd realistically want to go towards the wolves afterwards, right? Because if you go all the way here, from Zac's perspective to try and stop me, he is so much further away from his wolf camp. So in terms of efficiency, it is so bad for the Zac to giant gank top after doing this clear. Does that make sense? So I'm getting the wave in, and if Zek comes top lane here right now, I would pretty much lose nothing. If Zek paths to bot, I can keep proxy farming. I farm even with Kennen. Now, why do I like farming even with Kennen? Keep this in mind right now. When I lane as a champion that is able to farm a lot of resources after laning phase, like a Tryndamere, a Garen, Riven, Cho'Gath, a lot of these champions, right? Mundo. If you go even in lane against tanks or range champions, generally speaking, it's always going to be good for you, because after laning phase, you're going to be able to farm jungle camps and side waves way faster and more efficiently than they can. So if you're even out of laning phase, after that, it will spike way faster. So now, Zek ends up ganking top with 12 CS and a rep buff. So he's done that exact camp, but his next camp is going to be all the way over here. So right now, it's pretty bad for Zek to be here, and I also mentioned that instantly in the game as well. Okay, so we just walk away, and it cost me mana and HP, but now I see the Syndra here. Now, going for the Syndra is fine for me, because I secure this 2v2, but I do sacrifice my own top lane wave state. Why? Because I'm going to be losing wave control, Kennen's going to get priority, and I'm going to be, losing EXP, and we're going to have another problem, and this is the most important concept to understand now. I don't get a reset opportunity. Now, why don't I get the reset opportunity? It's because Kennen gets wave control here now, right? Which means that he decides the wave to crash into my turret. Now, what happens after the wave crashes into my turret? It's gonna start bouncing back to the Kennen again. But I am playing with Ghost, I don't have teleport, I'm already behind in resources. How do I ever get the reset now? See, that's the issue that I get by going for this play. And, if I TP, it'd be a little bit easier. If I go back to lane right now, I can kind of contest it, come somewhat even. But because I don't have teleport right now, I do sack my own laning phase to go for a play like this. Now, it ends up working. It puts my mid jungle ahead. My Nocturne right now has, look, Nocturne has all these camps. Zek only has this camp and this camp, right? So it's really good for my Nocturne what happened. I get the first bot to kind of still get this, so that's good as well. But now we're coming back to top lane. Look, I am cooked here. Because Kennen has wave advantage. He has a half a level worth of XP over me now. He has teleport. So what I would do in Kennen's shoes right now is probably look to hard push this wave and either reset TP back and keep me in lane, or at least make sure that I can never set up a reset. And if I reset, I am forced to lose a full wave. So now I'm waiting for Kennen to push this in. I collect the giant wave. And now pretty much what Kennen should be doing is making sure this wave pushes back into him. Why would it be so bad for this wave to push back into the Kennen right now? Because I'm guaranteed to be losing resources. But you see, Kennen actually traded into this wave. And so after I saw this, I'm able to now set up my reset because the wave is pushing into me. The golden rule, the general rule of recall timers is that you want to recall when the wave is pushing towards you. Because by default, you're going to be losing less resources. If the wave is pushing away from you, right? You're going to be losing the means of the wave state that is dying whilst the wave is pushing away from you. But you're also going to go back to a terrible wave state. What if you recall after the kill? I would end up losing a full Kennen wave and a little bit more, so I couldn't do that. So here, now, and this is the most important concept probably of this laning phase. Right now, what I'm looking at is two things. So first things first, I verified that this wave is pushing towards me. Most important concept first. Second thing is, I realized that this wave is already at the tier 2 turret. So Kennen does not have enough time to hard push this wave before this minion wave comes into lane. So you have to push this wave and this wave to get it to crash. Now, because I can never pretty much get a good reset opportunity where I get the wave into his turret, I have to pretty much take the L right now, but I take the L kind of with tempo. So now I recall, you see Kennen is forced to push this wave and the next wave to get it to crash into my turret. I do end up losing almost that entire full wave, but I do end up coming back with tempo timer. Now, in the meantime, Kennen has not recalled and utilized his teleport, so he doesn't have item lead over me. If I was in Kennen's shoes, I would look to reset and TP back way faster, so that he can punish me on this wave way harder, because he's up in gold and he's up in EXP. He ended up not doing so, and so now I did my plan. Now coming back to this wave set right now. Would you slow push or hard push this wave? Think for yourself. Very important. Extremely important time. Would you slow push or hard push this? Alright, here's the answer. You slow push into hard push. Why? So first things first, let's divide the lane kind of in 3 squares. This would be kind of our square. And now you have to, okay, let's draw it on the minimap, right? So if we have these squares here, I would say this is his side, this is our side, and this is kind of center, right? So when it's on our side, especially when it's hard to control the wave state, generally speaking, just a general rule of thumb, slow push into hard push is gonna be the biggest idea. If I hard push this right now, it's pretty hard to try and get my main wave to crash into his turret because of how far away my wave set is to reach that turret, right? So let's say I was playing here right now, the wave set was here, hard pushing into crashing would be fine. If I was playing here right now, hard pushing into crashing would be fine as well. But because I'm so close to my own turret and the mean line is close to my side of the lane, slow pushing into hard pushing is better to create a good tempo opportunity. So now, what I'm also looking at is the position of the next wave state. And it's already kind of at the tier 2 before I can really start contesting this wave state, right? So I slow push this wave to allow this next wave to walk into the lane. That's the wave I want to try and hard push and then look to start proxy farming. So now, I slow push this wave. The next wave walks into the lane. This was the most important concept. That's the wave I'm going to hard push. And now, Kennen gets 6, so he could try and stop me. He ends up moving to the river here to try and go for this play, right? Which is another mistake of tempo. He should have base TP'd earlier. He goes for this wave, giving me the opportunity to now get into a proxy position. And then because I'm in this proxy position, I can get another one. And now, by the time that I've pushed out this wave, you see Kennen has to start collecting the wave. That's why proxy is good. You gain tempo over your opponents. And so now, by the time I'm walking back, Kennen is collecting the wave. You see as he is here. And so now, I'm back in lane. Kennen still needs to recall. And that gives me the opportunity to hard push this wave again. And guess what? He TP's back, but I'm back to proxy farming. So because of that earlier position where I slow push it to hard push again to the proxy, now I'm able to chain that proxy, and I'm able to pretty much go even in lane now. So the three kind of concepts here, and of course I kind of rebelled about everything, was setting up that reset timer when we're in a bad spot by making sure the wave pushes into us, then slow push it to hard push again to proxy, and then continue proxying. And you see here, from this point onwards, I'm never really in a bad spot anymore. I'm able to farm even. You see here, when I said that if we're going to farm even with Kennen, we're going to be in a good spot, look at this. He is actually ahead in CS right now. But now after the laning phase, we get one more kill here. You see, we're still even in CS, kind of here. But I'm never looking to kill him, pretty much. I'm always looking to get general high resource income. And so now, after the game ends up playing a little bit more, I'm going to be 190 CS at minute 18 by consciously keeping up in farm, and Kennen has 132. And this is the... can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it, right? Here's my CS, here's his. And so that's what I've been narrating through the entire laning phase. Well, of course, we have a good laning phase here. We ended up winning. He's 0-4, I'm 4-0. But after laning phase, you are able to get a lot more resources than Zac top. I think this is perfect against Zac top. I can go Flash Ghost. I can go Ghost TP. I can go Flash TP. I prefer Teleport. The reason I prefer Teleport on Nasus is because my champion doesn't control wave states, so I kind of need one get out of free jail card that whenever I'm stuck on my turret, similar to what we had as Cho'Gath into Kennen last game, I can base and teleport back. Now, my philosophy when playing Nasus is, of course, you're not looking to kill your opponents, you're looking to scale by farming around wave states, and that's all we're going to be doing. I like to play this this setup. The setup is more greedy, but because we're playing against a champion that also doesn't have the most skill pressure, I think we can make it work. Alternatively, you could play for like a fleet and or grasp setup, and I gotta turn on some music real quick too. Honestly, I'm vibing with this. Can you try to talk less in game, please? Lily Goose, I'm literally doing a full educational stream where I'm trying to explain all my thoughts, and so I feel like it'd be counterintuitive if I were to try and talk less when I'm trying to do a full educational stream. Two starting options. We can go for D-Ring, we can go for Door and Shoot. When we go D-Ring, take a look. My adaptive damage is going to go into AP, which is fine, because later on we're going to go into Trinity Force. So the idea that I have with the setup is, again, playing completely trade avoidant, and looking to stack up with my Qs. Alright, I kind of forgot to do my steps, so let's talk all about it. Again, we take a look at the setup. He's playing Grasp Position, Flash Teleport. Early game topside 2v2, I would say both jungles are very strong, but my champion is extremely weak. So they win topside 2v2 early game. And then regarding, if I wanted to get priority level 1, your plan as Nasus is pretty much in 99% of your matchups to get pushed in. We're gonna get pushed in. Okay, I don't like the song. Love AFK laners. Not gonna deal with that guy and his emotions. We vibing. Okay. I go Isot to try and guarantee the first 3 melee assets, but I think I'm just gonna go Q because Zac cannot punish me too hard if I go for melee. He can like W alt attack me, right? But other than that, he can't do that much. And in early game, I won't sustain as much with my passive. Also, next patch, you have 9% lifesteal now. It's gonna be 12%. Nas is gonna get a good buff, so yeah. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't be looking to trade with him. I'm gonna Q here for the mana flow, but I don't want to trade more with him. I'm gonna ward this wish now, so the minions stay aggro to him. Okay, he's looking to play aggressive, as he should be doing. And I'm gonna try and go for lessons that are guaranteed like these. I don't mind losing
If anybody
some
flames
HP
my
for it,
wall,
but I
I'm
can't do it too
permabanning
often,
you.
right? Dieter, take it what you want.
Fundamentals is all it takes, and Alois is the king of educational content.
My goat. Alright, do this. Alright, Viego's pathing into bot, which means at worst I'm playing on neutral position. Oh, sorry, like best is weak side. Okay, I can't say. If enemy jungle path stop right now, I'm weak sided. If enemy jungle is path bot, we're pretty much playing neutral 1v1, right? Alright, so this wave is slow pushing into me. Zac is going to do a third wave crash by the looks of it, and I'm completely fine with that outcome, because that means I get to farm 3 waves under my turret. I can't walk up for last hits, because yeah, I can Q alt W me now on every last hit, so that's not worth it. He only got 7 out of 12, so I think we done alright. I'm going to alter this to prepare last hit. Okay, I'm going to have to maybe eat his minions here. No, I don't have to yet. Let the turret kind of do the work here. Farming out of turret is kind of a skill that you need to master. I can't really help you with that. Well, I highly recommend to practices in, you know, practice too. Okay, so Zac has a choice now. Make this wave push back into him, or push it back into me. It would be best if he makes his push into him, because he's gonna force me to walk up for last. I see now Zigzao gank bot with 12 seconds in rep buff. What does that mean, guys? He did his 3 bot side camps, and then gank bot. What is he gonna do after? Most likely recall and come top. So what I want to do right now is try to see if I can push in this minion wave to get it to crash into the turret, so I avoid the Xin Zhao coming into top side here. Remember, Xin Zhao did 3 camps into bots, so he only has top side camps right now. I'm gonna try and push in this wave as much as I can, because it's okay. No, he's going mid lane right now. See, my Viego's bot side, right? So we're weak sided here. I'm only prioritizing the wave state, and as a result, I'm also gonna put 2 points into my E, put my potion on. I'm not looking to play it with the Zac. I want to just try and get this wave in as fast as I can over anything else, because Xin Zhao is coming here. If I get to wave in and die, it's alright. But you see here, 2 points in Q, 2 points in E. Try to get this wave in as fast as possible. They don't care about anything else. I just want to avoid the Xin Zhao gank timer here. I have my E in a second. Beautiful. We get the wave in, and now we just run away. Might be dead. Okay, well, this is the hardest part, and this is why we don't teleport, because in the game, in the early game, we cannot control the wave state, so we go teleport to get this kind of one get out of jail free card. Unfortunately, we don't get a Sheen, but I'll just do this. TP back. Xin Zhao could still look to gank me, so I'll probably go for a pink ward here to extend my position here. I lose 1 million worth of XP, and same idea here. I still need this wave to crash into his turret, so that will start bouncing back into me. Once this wave starts bouncing back to me, I pretty much got out of the hardest part, and we're probably dead here. I got Ghost. He might flash onto me here. I have my phase rush too. So what I can do here is E, auto Q phase rush, but it's probably not enough here yet. Maybe. No, it's not enough. Okay, now they have 2 choices. Hard push this or recall. Looks like they're gonna push this. They're pushing it together, right, with the XP. So he just got level 5. I end up not losing too much. And my Viego gets tempo to bot side, or can recall come back into top side. To be fair, there was very little options for me there. That's just kind of how the weak side goes. Since I'll use his flash, I don't end up losing too much here. And we get the skill to level 6 on a relatively even farm manage. But yeah, it was really hard to try and play that scenario different. I'm going to max my Q, and at level 8 I probably put a point on my W, but let's see. If I can cancel Zac's base right now, it'd be really good for me, because then I would guaranteed be able to get this wave to crash into his turret, right? So by delaying his recall, I delay his time to try and stop me, and so that I can get tempo to hard push his wave in as well. I'm not looking to kill him, that's not my intention here, but by hard pushing this, I'm able to delay him now. He has no items, he has half HP, which means he couldn't TP back, and now I get this wave to crash pretty reliably. Okay, since I'll die bot. I still can't fight because I'm not level 6 yet. But again, we didn't lose too much XP. We get this wave to crash now. Okay, he's gonna get 6 before me. So we're gonna be cautious. Again, I'm playing with wave state, not necessarily to... Oh, I might get 6 here, actually. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting 6. I got my potion too. You just done fucked up, sir. I'm gonna AoE this as much as I can. GG. Game's over now. If you get a solo kill as Nasus, game over. So here, canceling his base was more so to guarantee that I can end up hard pushing the next wave. However, he ended up all-inning me with half HP, no items, and then, yeah, on my level 6 timer. That's really it, right? All I did was play with wave states and try to get this... So I wasn't looking to kill him, by the way. All I was trying to do was get this wave to crash into his turret, but he didn't... Yo, Jiggly! Jiggly! My fucking goat! How's it going, man? Long time no speak. Alright, we got this. I think I want to eco into Trinity first. Jiggly, send me on Discord, man. Hope you're doing good. Long time no see. That's usually Jiggly in chat right now. That was my very first coach when I was young little piggy in my very first team that I played in Dutch League. So there we go, my goat. All right, now let me quickly gather my thoughts. So in terms of game plan right now, I'm not necessarily looking to progress into this guy, but looking to kill him. Being even at this point is a win for me. Why? Because I skill better. I'm gonna get 9 points in my queue, and I want to try and pretty much expect, like, just get as much farm as oh, he's old. My Veigar's ganking here though. Papa Pig. Yeah, Jiggly is Papa Pig. There you go. I don't think it's worth to chase him here. Like, he's old as well. Just careful, bro. He just heals too much. That's all me, I guess. Okay, guys. Game plan. Okay? As Nasus. At this point, you can't look to kill your opponent in the general sense. I'm just looking to expand my lead through farming. Yesterday, I got a message on Discord, actually, somebody asking me, should I be ulting on Nasus whenever sometimes I can get resets? Yes, here it's good. I'm not gonna use my ult for an aggressive manner anyways, but look how much it speeds me up in terms of stacking. So this is extremely good for me. So I get some good free ult stacks here. Beautiful. And Nasus Q ult cooldown in the early game is pretty low, 1.5 minutes only. Now I get the plate, and all I'm gonna try and do this game state is just stack up as much as I can. I'm not looking for kills. Stack's the only thing I care about. This guy is level 7 here. Oh, he's ult. Okay, maybe I can get a plus 12 here. Then I'll be pretty happy with that. No. Zac is here as well. I don't think I want to play here. We're 6 and 6. My mid lane is strong, bot lane is weak, jungle is kind of even. My job here is to just keep stacking up. If I keep farming even, we are hard winning, and I'll be outscaling both Zed and the Zac inside lane. So, just queue as many minions as I can. I'll put my first point into W now. Okay. Now at this point, his damage doesn't matter to me anymore, because we have 15% lifesteal. So, I mean, queuing like this just sustains me very, very fast. And every main we can, we just look to queue. Beautiful. I have TP as well, so I always have to kind of get out of free joke card. And level 9 is a really big spike with this setup, because I get 2 levels up. So I get a point in my W. Ooh, I'm gonna prioritize that. I get a point in my W and a point in my Q. I saw for 20 damage there. This guy's playing very disrespectful. Oh, he wants a proxy farm. Okay, I'm gonna get my ult and ghost here though. So, because it's a Kennen wave, I'm actually not gonna lose that much if I try and punish him here. I have my W now to proc phasers with W, E, and Q. He might be looking to E away soon. I have my ult here. If he E's into me, I can kill him. Oh. There's the Xin Zhao. Wow! Alright, that's well played by Zac, and bad by me. I said I don't play for kills, I should play for farm. And see, I did this on purpose to showcase you what happens when you play for kills, but no, actually, this death is massive. So, first of all, I give 300 gold to the Zac to killing me, and the solo Q XP. I lose 2 plates, and I lose a full Kennen wave. So, 300 gold for the kill and the XP, so let's say 400 gold. 2 waves and 2 plates. Oh, yeah. Like, I end up losing so fucking much here. Really, really bad. Okay. Well, let's get back to my earlier plan. And again, stop fighting, only farming. Now we're actually behind, so, I mean, it's there's no intention to fight at all. I did a mistake here, which is purchase everything in my inventory, because now I can get my potion at level 9, but it's alright. I'm looking to recall again after 600 gold. And yeah, very linear game plan, no fighting, stacking up only, that's our guess. But the thing is here, right, dying there is not a 300 death. It's like a terrible death, because I die in proxy, so he gets the gold, he gets the XP. I lose 2 plates at 250 gold, and also Kennen with 200 gold. So that's like, I don't know, 1.2k gold worth of death. If he fights me here, though, I might be able to fight him, because I have ult and he has no flash ult. He heals too much. Okay. 420 damage again. He's gonna eat me from the bush, most likely. I think I'm fine, you know? I'll get my phasers again in a second. Oh, guys, this guy just heals more than I do. Okay, we back off. This guy's just healing way more than I am. No flash ult. And Zac is so annoying to land against, eh? He's freezing this now. I have my item in 208 gold. That's what I want to try and eco towards. I might have to sack 1 plate to try and get there. Uh-oh. If this guy dies, it's really bad for the game state. Oi. We're on a good spot. Well, we played too much for kills. It's my own fault. He's gonna have ult here. There's a good chance I die. He can Q me and the turret and go that way. I can just try and proxy. Okay, no. He's going for the next wave. I'm gonna try and proxy this wave as much as I can as well. Set up my reset. Then we have Trinity Force, and we gotta keep this gameplay up. As long as we're farming even now, we'll be good. Okay, he can come behind me now. Uh-oh. auto Q, get my phaser, so I'm fine. Right, W auto Q. Every time you need 3 auto attacks or abilities to gain phaser. So if I W auto Q, I proc it really fast. Alright, we get Trinity Force. We might have to stack 1 plate here, but so the Kennen wave was too much. Now we can start winning too. We actually get damage. We get our potion for extra upgrade in our W. I think I should full max W. It's hard for me to silent against Zac, but later on, if I silent against this guy, or no, well, we're not gonna silent against this guy, but against that, it's gonna be really easy for me. Next item most likely will be Frozen Heart. Yeah, I think going forward, we just go full tank. They have no percentage health damage, I think, besides the Zac. This guy's not going for Blade King, so she won't have it. This guy just have flat 80 damage, so with the... Oh. I'm trying to W him and pretty much get him aggroed. Okay, he hasn't recalled yet, so we have tempo over him now. We're in a really good spot. I can control the wave state. I got my Trinity Force. As long as I don't die now, we're gonna be good. My damage is good too. If he ease into me, that's the only time we fight. But otherwise, I'm just looking to stack up, and we're gonna be fine, okay? Now, I'll be looking to fight him. I didn't ult. I did Ghost. But he eased into me, so he doesn't have an escape. Yep. That's the thing. I got my recall and he didn't. Twice this guy died by not playing actively towards his recall. You wanna die too? He has a... Okay, no. I see, the first thing I did here, you saw it maybe in a split second. The first thing I did when I saw the Xin Zhao is check his items. Last time I saw him, I saw him have 3 components to Eclipse. This time, I saw a full Eclipse and Tabis. So I instantly backed off. Now, this is a good habit to start upgrading, and you have to do this every time. Your opponent goes back to lane. You step into a side lane, a jungler ganks you, or your jungler ganks you. You press tab, and you check items. You see here, I instantly knew if I should fight him, yes or no, based on his itemization. So keep that in mind, guys. Every time you see a jungler on the map, check items. Every time you see anybody on the map, honestly, in that regard. I'm gonna grid up a little bit here, and that's because I have my teleport and give some pressure to my team. There we go. If he would have collapsed onto me, I would just do WEQ and get insane tempo with my phasers, right? So we were fine there. Plus 12 here. If you type -1, you're gonna perma-band. And if you type -1, you like Vayne top, and your mom's fat. That's all I'm saying. Alright, we get the Kennen wave here, we're gonna be fine. I can't kill him, and I'm not losing a Kennen. You bastard. He's taking third aggro because of the bomb he did here. Alright, he's got Bramble, so I can't really kill him. Kills by healing too much. I might go Bramble as well myself, eh? Oh, this guy's dead as fuck. Oh. Well, he loses the third gold there, I believe. Actually, maybe he gets it. That's okay, though. Alright, we're 300 stacks now, mid 14. Now we're in a really good spot, right? We just keep the gameplay like this. Bot lane still seems relatively even. Are we able to win side lane against this guy and this guy? So, we're in a really good spot. Their only AP damage this game is Zac. So, Frozen Heart is actually extremely good. Do I want Boots of Swiftness or do I want cooldown Boots? I think cooldown Boots is probably still better. I think Boots of Swiftness are just broken though. They have slows here. No, I'm gonna go for Boots of Swiftness. I vary that more. Okay, you get the Kennen in here. Alright. Put full points in E. Sorry, in W rather. I full max W second. I had the second point in E at level 4, remember, for the wave state. So we got Boots of Swiftness, Frozen Heart. When I have Frozen Heart, this guy has no chance against me. There are full AD besides this guy. Yeah, we're gonna be good. And also, because we have one dragon already, we don't have to... Ooh, I can maybe teleport here. See, I have tempo on top side right now. I'm gonna prioritize it like this. Okay. My Echo's ult, so he's fine. What's really good in the game set like this is we are also mostly 80 damage, right? Our only AP here is Echo. So this is really important to note. When you're full AP in any draft, could be from top lane or you have a teammate, giving kills Echo is extremely valuable already. Look at their items, right? Tabi's here, full armor. So if you have a solo AP member and that guy gets gold, that's way more valuable as like a baseline, right? And then also he needs to go full AP, which he is. And since he's at right now, we're gonna be in a really good spot. I don't know if enemy team is contesting this dragon. They are. If they weren't, I have to be worried of a cross map. But I mean, I'm already 300 stacks. This guy can beat me. You don't win this, sir. Alright, fight me then. I gotta play to... Okay, never mind. He heals too much and he cuts my healing. I think I need some anti-healing, guys. What do you guys think? Maybe I should get some anti-healing, eh? All good. We're stacking up. I would say a general benchmark when you're doing like an okay job is maybe getting like 400 stacks at minute 20. Well, we're definitely ahead of... I don't get stacks from that? That's a scam and a half. Love Nasus. Why 2 points in E? Because I did it at level 4 to try and get the wave into Crash, which we did, but then he froze it and then we got ganked and we died. Okay, in terms of gameplay right now, I think I want to push out top wave all the way to the tier 2, either play for it. If not, I want to recall and go bot. I believe that Echo should be in side lane, I should be in side lane, and Ezreal should be mid, especially since we still have our mid tier 1. Their Ashe is their main win condition, probably with the Sins out. But yeah, that's why I go Frozen Heart. Ashe won't be a problem for me. Okay, Zek is roaming. So I'm getting 200 gold here by the Kennen wave, and denying Zek 200 gold by taking the Kennen wave. But crucially, this turret is worth 700 gold. So what I do in mid to late is I put hard emphasis on sideways to turrets. If they try to kill me, then I just kill them, right? I get the kills to there, but I'm not playing around kills. I don't understand Zek moving bot here, because even if he kills my Ezreal, right? No. Watch my damage now. This guy. Okay, almost outplayed me. Anyways, what I was referring to is even if Zek kills my teammates there, what are they gonna get? There was no neutral objective to play for. It was all the way bot side. So if Zek moves here, at best, let's say he gets 2 kills. He gets 600 gold. But it would still not be worth it for him, because he's literally losing a Kennen wave, 200 gold, I'm gaining 1, 200 gold for me. I get the tier 2 turret, which is 700 gold. So he needs to pretty much ace my entire team and not a single teammate to die to make that play worth it there. And I'm gonna ping my Ezreal to go mid lane now, and I go to bot. I'm gonna say, me bot, please. Defin, me bot, please. Please let me bot. So yeah, the risk to reward for the Zek there is genuinely terrible. Do I even need this? I don't, right? I think I'll go for this. Yeah, I like this. If Ezreal sticks bot right now, it's fine. I open up one mid wave, Echo should recall, and then I end up going to bot lane afterwards. But yeah, by the Zek roaming there, right, there was nothing to gain there besides kills. And so he's playing macro on kill oriented. I'm playing macro on sideways into turrets. If no turrets, then jungle camps, and then kills afterwards, right? And you group up if you can win a 5v5 neutral objective. Like next Dragon, I'd like to group up for. Atakan, I could potentially group up for. But you can still pressure those objectives by playing through the sideway first. This Zek, straight up, without any whatsoever, just ran straight book, look for kills. And, you know, more often than not, you're gonna get a negative outcome there. Because, again, the risk to reward there is very bad for him. If he gets 3 kills, like, he doesn't even trade even, because I'm guaranteed to get the tier 2 turret there. I'm too strong for now with the Frozen Heart, but now I really want to start going to bot. This Ezreal slows down my gameplay by being bot. He should be mid, Echo top, and I should be bot. I'm gonna say, Defin, please go mid as. I just want to keep this guy's Defin. He can do anything here. If he stays bot, it just kind of sucks for me, but then I'll group up with him. I'll bring myself bot. Oh, never mind, I should shoot too. Okay, fresh flush. That's fine then. We just siege here. 4v3, we have numbers advantage. They're playing for Herald, we're getting bot. Okay. Echo, if I was Echo right now, I would be pushing mid, getting this mid tier 2, not contesting the Herald. Look at him. Very smart Echo. All about macro here. Also, I have 5 points W. It's one of the most broken abilities in the game. I'm 5 minutes 20. We're in an amazing position. Alright, and now we got all the tier 2s. They got Herald, but we got bot tier 1, bot tier 2, mid tier 2. Again, bad trade for them. Okay. There's Atakan. Since for sure can solo it. Okay. I'm just gonna, so right now, guys, so you've got all mid tier, you got all tier 2 turrets. My philosophy doesn't really change on my game plan. I still want to play sidewaves, but instead of playing for turrets now, I'm mostly going to be playing for jungle camps. And by pushing out the sidewave first, I never give them the opportunity to group up as 5. So what has been the fine spot, right? And when you're ahead in a game state like this, I already like that if Viego went for the death stance, because he'll still kill them, they can kill him. But as long as we avoid like any skirmish that is bad in terms of numbers, will always be in a good spot. And by pushing out sideways, we should always get the tempo first, right? If I push out the sideways, Zek is to collect. I mean, this guy's just recalling in a very greedy spot. It looks like my Ezreal's tilted. I'm pushing out the bot wave first. I can always TP. Alright, 2k gold for this. I do need anti-heal against this guy and against this guy, so I should get some anti-heal soon. Okay, they're heralding mid. That's fine. Third dragon's up, so I'm around it. We're 4v5 now, though, so I wouldn't want to commit too deep to a fight, because this is exactly what I meant. When you're ahead, you want to take fights on numbers. I wouldn't want to take, like, let's say a 50-50. Okay, Citizen there, though. Ashe is there on me. I can W dash here. That guy's crippled for the next 50 seconds. I don't know if we should be taking this fight. I don't like the risk to reward. Oh, maybe it's good. Okay, gets a reset. I'm on Ash. Good luck running away from me. Well, that's Nasus too, I guess. Now, my team should be able to get Atakan pretty much without me. We should go for Atakan though. We shouldn't chase too much for kills. Like, the longer we chase him, the less tempo we get for Atakan. Echo should... Oh, Echo's gonna switch there. Okay, then I'll go here. You can get it. Remember how I said when you have a solo AP, try to give them as much gold as you can? The Echo... The more gold than Echo, the better it is for me. Because they're gonna be building more armor. Sorry. The more armor they build, the more damage the Echo will do, right?
Fine.
He's solo AP, he's go... Yo, thank you, Desmooks. But yeah, so again, if you have a solo AP in the draft, give them as much gold as you can. Because enemy team's armor, many of them are going to be building armor, right? And then my Echo can just one-shot all of them. So keep that in mind as like a mentality thing. Alright, I mean, we get the Atakan now, if my jungler wants to play for it. So, we still have tempo over them. This build also ends up scaling way better in mid to late. Like, the phase rush is just so disgusting. This will give me level 16. I think next up I buy Thornmail, and I mean, maybe just group up for Baron in 2 minutes, and this game should be a wrap. As long as we don't play with like super negative numbers. I'm gonna... Let's 12 it. 555? You don't get stacked for hitting roses, that's such a scam. Right, 2 minutes for Baron. Where would you guys play right now? Would you go top, bot, mid? What would you do? I am... Ooh, this guy. Phase rush. Phase rush procced. I have W again for you, ma'am. Okay, actually, we're dead. I can move! Dude, I can move! Phase rush. Scheisse, man! Well, anyways, the answer was going bot. But I went to heaven. Yeah, no, the answer was bot. Why bot? Because if I pressure bot, we can pressure both the bot tier 3 and the Baron at the same time, because my team is 544, but yeah, no, I just ran it down, so my bad. And now this guy's running it down, and now maybe we all run it down. Uh-oh. Yeah, the answer was bot. Okay, well, I'm getting 2 kills. Same idea here. We're gonna go bot. Why bot? Because I went silent and go against Zed and Zac. So if I go bot, I can pressure the tier 3. If they defend me with multiple members, my team does Baron. If they don't defend me, I get priority and I can move to Baron and create a 5v4. Oh, went to the surfing here. Zac just TP'd somewhere. Oh, there is. This is gonna disappear. It disappeared at 4 minutes. Goodbye. Well, I would prefer to just play for the Baron as fast as possible. The ball is already pushed in. So I just want to play for Baron here. 5-5. I'll have my Ghost. We should be really strong here. Alright, I think because my team still needs some time to set up, I'm gonna do the same idea here. Push out bot. Again, if they send multiple members to me, my team does Baron, I'll communicate that. If only Zac is bot, I'll push it till here and then move first, so then I create a 4v5. If Zac moves and doesn't defend, I get 2p in as well. I'll have it in 45 seconds, so I don't have it yet. Either way, it's best to push bot wave here. Okay. I'm gonna ping my Baron one more time. Okay, so maybe they back up for a second. Zac has no TP, by the way. If Zac moves right now, my team is just respect. Again, if Zac goes bot lane here, we're able to create a 4v5 here. Plus 1. Zac is bot. I really hope Echo doesn't die, because now would be the time I can create a 4v5. Unfortunate, my team died before I could move. You'll see that very common. Then we might have to switch around the plan and go for the dragon instead. Normally here I would move right, and we could create a 45, but yeah, unfortunately Michael died, so he's a piggy. Yeah, he's a little piggy. I don't really care about this guy. We can still... I'm gonna ping this either way, because it looks like they're moving for me. So I'm gonna ping my team to start this. I gotta play with my phase rush here, so I'm always fine. Why is this guy killing me? My team should just do Baron. Alright, Ashe. I have phase rush here. Bro, my team should just done Baron. There's 3 bot. Mama, why were they doing Baron? I communicated as much as I could. Unfortunate, we should have gotten Baron there. It's okay. My Echo entered, and then my team didn't do Baron when 3 people bot. My idea was good. I didn't get rewarded here. And now we're just gonna play the soul here. Hello? Where's my damage? Yeah, well, that sucks. My team is played. Okay, we got Zed. We got plus 24 at least. That's a plus 36. I think we should again just be doing the Baron here. This dragon is already gone. We're looking to answer the already late play. But okay, nice move by Israel. They want to focus Thresh here. He can't escape my love. I need to proc face rush. Do stop getting slowed. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to answer this. We could have just done Baron. I mean, it's okay. A little frustrating though. We could still do it. Zed is still dead. Echo's pushing this. We can literally just do this. We have Prio on bot wave. Echo's doing this. They're gonna try and answer this guy. We should just do this. Come on, team. I'm gonna start it myself. If they won't listen, come on. Right, we have tempo here. They're all gonna defend against this guy. That gives us tempo to try and do this. We should not try to save Echo. We should use the tempo that is gaining us to take this down. I just had to force my team to finally start it. Right, we have midwave pushed in, so they had to answer the midwave first. They're gonna send 4 people to Echo to try and stop him. Very often, what you'd see happen there, right? Very often what would happen is Echo's making this play and he's drawing pressure, right? See, what I've seen very often is my team tries to salvage instead of pushing the Baron there. So when the enemy team all have to answer the Echo, of course he's getting tempo for us, right? There's 2 ways to utilize that tempo. Do something for ourselves or try to save him. Very often, people are gonna walk all the way from here to try and save him. By the time we're already late, you get nothing. So that's why I was so adamant on picking my team to just do the Baron there. Okay, they listened. Now we get rep off. We push up top. They have no engagement there besides Zac. So yeah, we just play through the sideline. We should be able to close out this game. Alright. This song is still a banger. To me, it's still the Snail SpongeBob song, right? Plus 12 here. And then we keep pushing top. Alright. My team just pushes up mid. Echo is going bot without teleport. You can play 3 lanes with Baron. The thing is, if one person gets caught, your tempo is kind of gone. So I gotta just communicate well with my team here that they don't get caught and we're gonna be fine. Thank you, MDK Storm, for Prime. Okay, my team plays with this wave. Echo plays with this. Ash spot. Zed mid. Maximum could be 3 people on me. I have Ghost in a second. I have my phase rush, so we should be good. Okay, I see them all. Yeah. That's why you put pressure to the lanes. Them looking for Ezreal Karma is probably the hardest because they have summoners that can just escape. And now I keep pushing. Breach the gates. You don't want me to Q you, bro. If I had Ghost, they are all dead. With her. Look at this Ashe. I'm gonna Ghost in a second. Oh, I hit the turret. Let's get Nasus. Goodbye. Sehr schön. Alright. Well, that was a good Baron play. I think we made a few mistakes this game. Especially regarding macro. Then that'll be good. And now we're good. Nice. Okay, next champion. We can do a game of Urgot or do a game... Dude, why do I always play into Cassante when I pick a game of Mundo? Like, I play against a champion every single time. Tell me the goof. What's up, bro? Alright, I'm gonna explain you guys every single thought process I have going into this game, but what I want to say is that enemy team has barely any percentage health damage, right? They have no champions that can build plays Rune King, besides maybe Lucian, but it's not that good. And so, we're already in a good spot. We're gonna be silent against either Cassante or Silas. Both champions, again, have no percentage health damage, so we will outskill both of them. And this, of course, comes down to knowledge too, but we'll say this, right? If you want to play Mundo right now, what you gotta keep in mind is that you pretty much outskill 90% of the champions in the game, unless they have a lot of percentage health or true damage. So, Gwen, Vayne, Aurelia, those champions are really hard, but nearly everything else, like Silas, like Cassante, you will outskill. Champion, and so, let's go back to our steps. I'm gonna close my door, because I'm yapping. There's a priority order here, right? First things first, we check the Cassante setup. He's playing Grasp, Inspiration, Teleport, Flash, very standard setup, and we have an Echo jungle against a Wukong jungle. Early game 2v2, we shouldn't win. Wukong is very strong, Echo's not that strong. After 6, I believe we still don't win. So we want to avoid skirmishes around top side because we're playing a weak top lane champion. Again, this comes with experience, but that's why I want you to make it a habit. Think about that early game 2v2 top side. Then, do we want to look for priority level 1? If I can, I would. Theoretically, I shouldn't. So if Cassandra's in the lane, I probably can do it. Mundo is very similar to Nasus. You're very weak in the early game. And that is pretty much it. In regards to itemization, I want to try and go hardstyle into Warmocks. I've tried it once. I didn't like it. But I have some Mundo enjoyers in the top lane academy that have been asking me to try it. So I'm going to give it a spin. Other than that, my main goal this game is going even. Why is going even my main goal? Because if I go even, I'll be winning. Because I outskill pretty much everybody in this game. So I don't have a mentality of wanting to win my lane. I want to make sure I don't lose my lane. I'm very trade avoidant. I don't want to do any topside skirmishes because they have a Silas Wukong and we have Echo Katarina and then I have a Mundo against a Cassandra. So I want to avoid skirmishes. My main goal here is to go even in CS. If I go ahead in CS, I'm winning. If I go slightly behind, it's to be expected because I'm outscaling them anyways. Okay, not sure if I like this. No, we're 3. I'm not gonna go for this, man. Like, we have 2 people hugging turrets. Also, I played Devon every game today. Oh, it's per more. Especially around Emerald MMR, man. The things I've seen in Emerald MMR, it's crazy. I mean, maybe some people enjoy it, but I think it's so hard to play in this MMR when people, like, I don't know, act like they're on world stage sometimes. Alright, guys, so level 1, I should select my Q, but, and this is very important, if Cassandra doesn't start in lane, or like isn't playing aggressive wave number 1, I actually select my E. Because if I select my E, you see here the passive, Dr. Mundo gains 1580 damage, and also 2% of my health is converted into AD. So I get more AD, and I can AoE the entire minion wave. So if I can go E-start, I could look to kind of seize priority, not to look to trade with him, but just to make sure I can get all the CS. But if he's here, I just go Q-start. And let's see. I don't see Cassandra. I selected my E. Right? So here, theoretically, I shouldn't get priority. But as I said, he is behind the wave state. So now I go E, and look, I AoE away the wave. I'm not looking to trade with him. I'm looking to get full wave priority. Why? Because this is a neutralizing play. I get my level 2 faster. I don't have to trade with him. I'm not going to use my level 2 in an aggressive manner. But look, I just got 6 out of 6 farm. Beautiful. That was my reasoning by going E-start here. I wouldn't have been able to do this if he was with the minion wave level 1, but because he wasn't, I adapted, and so theory ends up not being execution here. Now I get my level 2, and you see, he is still level 1, so it's harder for him to punish me, and as a result, I'm still playing completely trade avoided. I haven't hit him once, but I've gotten perfect CS, and that is my main goal, right? So again, if he was in the wave for 1, I would not be able to do this, but because he wasn't, I got perfect CS, and he didn't. There you go. Wait till he goes for last, that's where you throw your Q. Beautiful. So, hope that makes sense. Theory and execution is not always going to be the same. Adaptability is key. Alright, now he's going to hit level 3 at the first 2 melees. Echo's pathing to the top. I'm completely fine getting pushed in. It looks like Echo's going to look for the mid lane gank. I'm not sure where the Wukong is pathing towards, but after doing a second wave crash, I'm making the wave push back towards me. I'm not forced to walk up for last hits. Especially to... Oh, I lost half my HP there. Well, that's what happens when I trade. Wukong is mid lane here. He has a rep buff, so... So you see here, right, this habit. Do this every single time you see a jungle on the map. Press tab and check his CS and check his buff. So now, I know there's 12 CS and a rep buff. What does that mean? He's farmed his 3 bot side camps. That's why he has a rep buff and 12 CS. So now afterwards, he's gonna go to his top side camps. You need to ingrain this as a habit to know what enemy jungler is gonna be doing after pretty much his first clear, right? So if you see a jungler gank in the early game, press tab, verify the 12 CS, and then check his buff. Because then you know what other camps he's gonna start going to do next. He still has to farm his top side. So now I have to know, I know for the next like 2 minutes, I gotta be worried about a potential Wukong gank that can come topside. If he had done the blue buff, of course, it would be opposite. Alright, we do 3 points in Q, then max our E, and all I'm trying to do here, you see Cassandra's pushing the way back into me. I'm gonna be forced to walk up for last hits. I'm very happy with this laning phase so far. Going even is my job. We did second wave crash because he wasn't there, and now we've just been full looking in on the jungle tracking and last hitting. See, what Cassandra should be doing is make the wave push back towards him. Because if the wave pushes back towards him, I'm going to be forced to walk up for last hit. I'm going to hold the wave here. And this I do is that his next minion wave is also going to end up joining up here pretty close. And I just pretty much get to farm in what I refer to as my happy spot. I'm not talking about your... No, okay, I won't say that, but you get the point. You're going to fuck here, trade by W. The timer of your W is when you're about to take the most damage. So the way it works is that when you press W, for the next, I think, 0.75 seconds, all the damage that you take, 80% of that is converted. You can still use your W for longer, but you see... 83% of the damage you take pretty much initially gets restored. So for... Okay, Never mind, I can't speak it. It's hard to explain. Okay, 3 points Q, then max E. Now, I'm gonna look to see if I can play for a reset. If I get the wave to crash into his turret, I can reset that way. If he keeps pushing it back into me, then I just eventually base TP back. W here to block the damage. Instantly W back, right? So before I'm about to take a big amount of damage, that's where you want to time your W for. Alright. Next wave will grab me level 6 exactly. But, as you can see here, this guy is pretty aggressive. Now, he has no mana sustain, so that's why I can actually stay here. If he had mana, I would base TP back. But because there's no mana, I can actually stay here, push my limits a little bit, and I get level 6 on this wave exactement. That's because I've lost 0 XP. So keep that in mind, the mean wave that comes in at minute 5 is the mean wave you get level 6 on. So now, I've actually played this phase. He got baited by my level 6 timer. And now we can say the thing where I say, what a man! Oh! No, Biscuits healed him! Fuck! We almost killed him by level up timer, but what we do get to do here is play out the bounce and get the crash guaranteed, which is my main content. Like, dude, if he dies to a cleaver, it's oh wait, we got Calm Nerfy there. Sucks, but we end up getting the wave to crash, so we're still in a completely fine spot, right? So here, I'm gonna narrate every single thought that I did. Hope that made sense. I'm gonna skip refillable potion here. Now, would you TP back, yes or no? I absolutely will. Why? Because Cassandra still has the Rico and then TP back. So right now I'm about 8 seconds of tempo ahead of him because there's a Rico by, doesn't TP back. And I'm gonna use that 8 seconds to push this wave, get the pressure turret, make it bounce back to me. Right? Eat a wave like that. He has level 6 advantage over me in terms of ult, so I'm gonna be cautious of that. But because the teleport takes such a ridiculous long time and Wukong is mid going to bot, I actually proxy farmed with the tempo that I get earlier. Remember how I said earlier, when you're like Mundo or anything playing against either range champions or tanks, if you can get to the proxy position, that is really beneficial for you. We saw Wukong going into bot side, so there's no drawback for me here. If he chases me, he's already losing a full minion wave, so he has to stay, and we get into a beautiful proxy position. Now we max Q, max E rather, after 3 points Q. You see Wukong is bot, and well, now we're in a really good spot. The more I get to proxy, the better it is, because again, remember, I outskill. So when you're proxy farming, you never lose anything, that's by default, but you actually gain tempo over your opponent as well. See, the thing is, if I recall right now, to be fair, I could, right? I don't know where Wukong is at, and if I recall right now, I'm losing nothing, I gain tempo over him, and I could also stay here, but I don't want to die. I also will prioritize this. In terms of prioritization on Mundo, never build like Ruby Crystal Rejuve Beat. If you can buy a full Giant's Belt, it's always good. So the Order's Giant's Belt and then Ruby Crystal. Okay, Wukong ended up still being bot, but I had no idea. So I'd rather not take the risk here. I lose nothing. We're 66 yes. We're in a good spot. We're in a really good spot here. Is it better to hold W or insta use? So the thing is with W, is if you recast it and you recast it on a champion, you restore 100% of your grey health. If you recast it and don't hit a champion, you only restore 50%. So if you can recast it on the champion, it is better, yes. Very good question. Very good question that you asked. Okay, so now I would be fine trading with him. Not necessarily to look to all-in him or to fight him, but mainly to get him low HP. So now I'm going to W when I'm about to take damage, and I'm going to recast it onto him. As you can see, I take 100% of the health back, and I'm not looking to trade with him to look to kill him, but to pretty much guarantee that I can get wave priority. See, if he's lower HP, it's harder for him to try and all-in me, and that's what I'd rather have. It's really hard to kill champions with Mundo, but if I can get wave priority, I'm extremely happy. Now I have W again. Trade with that. Take it onto him. He can still beat me here, by the way. He still beats me if he goes into ult form. That's why I play so slow. Mundo's a very, very bad trade champion. You just gotta scale. Kind of like Cassidy. Okay. So when you auto-E like that, you set up the casters to be one-shot with your Q. That's kind of my... Oh. We might be cooked. I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna just ult away. If he keeps fighting me, we can look to drain... Oh, I got baited by him. I mean, well played. I said no fighting! I said no fighting, Alois! You did it anyways. Why? To showcase what to not do. No, I'm pretty much a greedy fucking bastard. That's it. That's really it. That's really it. And see, now I die, but important. I die. It's not the 300, 400 gold that I lose there. I'm losing a full cannon wave as well, which is worth 200 gold. To be fair, you should be getting a plate as well. So that'd be 400 gold, 500 gold from gold and XP to them. Cannon wave gone, 200 gold and the XP, and then a cannon, and then a plate. It's like 1,000 gold switch. I'm an Inter. I'm an Inter. And I knew to not do it. And I did it anyways. Why? Showcase you guys. The most important fundamental, obviously, is to get the better team, which I've clearly done this game. So, yeah, happy scaling. I slow push this wave because the wave is already at tier 2 and it's too close to my lane here. So generally speaking, when you're playing with the wave set at your side and the next wave is already at tier 2, you slow push it to hard push.
Mundo goes where he pleases.
Same thing here. I wanted to eat a minion and kind of AoE through it and then Q the casters, but I eat him on accident. Dude, when the Cassandra was just hitting there like that, like stationary for a second, I thought I disconnected again. Like my internet inted. Ah, okay, yeah, we can trade. One thing that we have... Okay, I was gonna say, one thing that we have going for us is that I can base TP in 40 seconds and just get my hearts to like that, so... That's kind of what I'm considering here. Okay. I have my ult in a second, I'm gonna get my level 9. I could be potentially baiting them here. From their perspective, they might want to look for the play. Okay, I don't want to trade more than this though. I can base TP Hearts in a second. I have my passive, I'll be level 9, I have my ult, they can't dive me. If they do, they die.
Did you sign waiver? Enough! Kill him a
Never mind. I thought Wukong was tanking too. I just misplayed that. I didn't time my W on their burst damage, right? I had to time it on the Wukong burst damage. I didn't. And then I focused the Wukong, but it was Cassandra that was tanking. I thought it was the Wukong tanking. Well, we just inted. We just inted very fucking hard. Well played, Alois. This stat is also because of me perma trading. See, I'm ahead in CS through off grass procs, but because I kept fighting instead of just playing with wave states, we're 0-3 now. Got an ult earlier? Maybe 2, yeah. I thought I actually wanted to bait them. I thought I'd live. If I time my W better, I'd for sure live. I just misplayed it. It is what it is. Now it's full item. We get 6 drops. Yeah, we just have to full scale. We just have to full scale. Nothing to be done anymore. The Wukong is the main threat, but the rest of the draft is just very weak. Their bot lane and their Lucian are extremely weak, so... I mean, I still have a really free game on my hands. All I'm just gonna do is farm now, and I'll die. Anyway, I mean, my guys literally want me... No, okay, never mind. Okay, well, that's gone. We're gonna ult. Here's a fat shutdown. Okay, yeah. Well, guys, we're so far behind, and, you know, I did this on purpose because I'm certain you guys fall behind pretty often. You just farm only. Like, my main intention now is to make sure I don't, you know, get further behind. And as long as we do that, we're gonna be fine, right? So, again, making sure that you guys feel a little bit at home here. Making sure that the game is somewhat replicable. And, yeah, it's 0-3. So, I think we're in theory here. And, Cassandra moving here. I'm not gonna match the move. Why? Because by hard pushing here, I can potentially get plates in the... Yeah, he's losing a wave here. So he's losing 100 gold. If I get 2 plates, that's 350 gold. Cassandra would need to make 2 kills to kind of replicate, like, I'm getting too much here, right? If I move, I don't get this. I get 3 plates. He loses a wave. That's already like 400 gold here. If I move, very unlikely to get that. What is this song, bro? I gotta switch this on in a second. Well, this guy just lost his food turret for that decision. I need different music, bro. What is this? We'll go here. This is never wrong. Okay, well, he's gonna hit level 11 faster than I am. All I want to do is play with my Demolish, see if I can get some more procs, and else we just go for Boots of Swiftness. I wouldn't mind the Hearts to proc. W. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can hard push this wave, set up my reset, get Boots of Swiftness, and keep up our gameplay, not just going even. I eat him. Okay. I don't know. Hard to play. Why's my face bugging? There we go. I have to quickly alt tab in and out. I'm about to get the Arts to proc here. Okay. Healing juice for the Heart to proc? I would say worth. What do you guys think? We just gotta set up a reset here now, though. I can't play here. And I want to try Warmock seconds. So I've been wanting to try this. We have to spin for the first time here. Instead of Heartsteel, Warmocks to Heartsteel, we're gonna try Heartsteel to Warmocks. Generally speaking, I think it's too slow, but maybe in this game set it will work. See, it's 3.3k gold. It's so expensive. We still gotta go for tier 2 boots though. Yeah, we need 2.4k more gold to have it, but then we do get AD from it. You will be able to stay on the map perpetually. I mean, their mid laner has 50 farm. What the fuck? This game is just over. Alois, this is the music my dad plays, man. Alois is dead. Your dad has good taste. Yeah, guys, I'm just trying to... I'm aspiring to be a dad, you know? So I'm already preparing, you know what I mean? I'm already adjusting my playlist. Okay, we have really thrown this game everywhere. So we gotta look in. We gotta free reset in. Thing is, I can always silent against silence this game. So if you're Mundo and you can silent against one target, you're always gonna have at least a fine game. But I should also be fine to silent, like, because I still outskill him. Oh, I just zoomed in accidentally. I just want to look for my grass procs. I'm just gradually killing this guy. I'm out for 30. There's not much to be done. I just want to go for this turret. The bot lane turret is still up. Every turret is still on the map besides mid. We have 6 grubs. That's my plan here. Okay. Now please back off. Let me get my turret. I didn't even want to kill. I just want the turret. Dude, you're so greedy. I can't deal with this. Like, my discipline is... No! I mistimed it. Okay, I don't get my passive. I'm scared of Wukong as well. I don't have my ult yet. Normally with Warwick... why is he walking up? With Warwick I go full HP, right? But... Okay, he's on Dragon. Okay, I really gotta hit this turret so I can start speeding up my gameplay. How did that still tag me? You're bullshitting me, bro. I mean, good luck killing that champion, I guess. How do I deal with this thing? It's called Cassante. There we go. Dude. Are you gonna run out of mana or like anything? Like, what's going on, bro? Fuck me. Get this guy out. Wukong is here. Hey! Count Murphy. Okay, that's a shotgun. I just gotta count my ghost. I gotta make sure I don't die. As long as I stay alive, I can get the full turret here. So, most important is to stay alive. Yeah, Kata's getting bolt. Well, it took us a very long time, but we finally got a kill. Uh-oh. I need 2.4. Please don't jump. Please don't block it. Okay, thank you. Well, we can't get to full HP unless it is with Warmok, so I think we just base and try to TP. Echo's taking his buffs though, so it's alright. And I get to TP to either the Ward or the me in here. Okay, we'll be back to full HP. I mean, I have a lot of AD now as well. I have 211. This Misfortune with 2 full AD items has 208. We have more AD by just building health. So that's nice. The second I get my Warmok, I'm just really strong. But I need 1.1k gold. I really want to start it, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it. There we go. Speeds my up in gold. I don't necessarily want to fight here more. I think his ult should... Oh, I do want to fight. This guy's dead as fuck. My entire team is here. Beautiful. We have 1.1k gold and then we can reset. Look at this week. Holy, just one shot my echo with that. Can you give my hearts to them? Okay, I need this. I need this. Okay, we'll have our Warmoks. I mean, this game is pretty good timer, I guess. This guy just decided to die. We can get this. 6 grub Mundo is so fucking disgusting, actually. Goodbye, you turret, I guess. Bye.
If anybody flames my wall,
alright, we finally can get the item I've had to miss for the past months.
How are you, brother?
Yo, Upright Sumo, Taylor Prime, I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing? Thank you for the sub. Alright, guys. I've had to say goodbye to this item for a very long time, but we finally have it again. And now where do we go? Blood tier 2. Oh! Oh! Everything's going nice. Sorry for those sounds. 35 HP. That's like frame. Like this tier 2 is mine. The pot wave is mine. I have my Warmoks. Beautiful. The only downside, by the way, guys, is this doesn't give movement speed anymore. But I get bonus health to 10%. Wait. Gain bonus health equal to 10% of your item health. So I get 229. Which gives me more AD as well, then, right? Because the more health I have, the more AD I have. But I don't have that much movement speed. I need to upgrade my tier 3 boots, and then I have it. I'm definitely missing the movement speed. But now I never have to recall. Like, he can trade with me as much as he wants, but I just go back to full HP out of combat. This guy's 3 and 9 with 76. Ultra ego. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's a problem. I got an ult, so I lose my get out of free jail card. Alright. Well, we can do the one thing where I get back to full HP with my Warmox. I missed that. What? It heals so slow. 90? Isn't that really slow? I feel like it should like plus 200. They nerfed that too? I don't think so. Maybe I'm bugging.
Mundo attempt brain transplant on Mundo today. Me think it go good.
Yeah, usually I don't play Warwicks anymore, but I wanted to try it. Generally speaking, it's very slow, but I mean, in this game it's fine, but it's also because my team is winning, so I don't feel like it's a good reference point. I gotta try it more. Maybe Warwick still isn't good. I'm still not sure. Like, this game, it will feel good because, I mean, they literally can do anything against me. Also, because my entire team is winning. I do like that I can just play like a complete imbecile, walk away, and heal back to full every time. I don't have my phone with me, so I can't say that I'm calling people's moms, but you get the point. But yeah, I mean, at this point, we're just gonna keep playing for turrets, and we just win the game that way. Alright. I don't have ult, but I have Ghosted on the way. So I think I play for this. Sehr schön. I just skedaddle. Oh. Good damage. I think I valued the tier 3 boots over anything else. The 4% movement speed is so important. Yo, Prince.
The reason I
Yo,
would always say is because he's small.
Fires P Vane. Fires Pain. Favorite Prime. Or we go for this. 300 more gold. Nah, I'll go for this. Beautiful. I mean, now we're unkillable. Level 16, we win the game. We just play for Atakan, get the XP, and then game's over. They have no way to kill me. Again, they have no percentage health damage. Even though this guy's 2.5 items, this guy's 2.5 items, it won't even be close. And my Kata's gonna get a pentakill. Oh, she got cocked. Holy.
If anybody flames my wall up, I'm perma-banning
This
you.
guy killable. Dude, this guy has 2 items, by the way. Like, dude, I have 250 AD. This guy's 230 AD, and it took us like 5 minutes to kill the champion. Maybe I should really do Cassante climb. Like, for years, this champion has been the most broken. I kid you not, I still have not played a single Cassante game in my life. Maybe the next climb we should do is gonna be Cassante, because it's also tanks, and I've done very few tank climbs. Maybe that'd be more fun. Kishido Death Hero Prime. Cassante has historically been one of the hardest champions to balance because he's always shit in low MR, but he's insane in pro play like high MR. He's been the best blind pick for the past like 2 years now, something like that. Alright. Well, we should decide where to play Atakan.
I'm perma-banning you.
Unbelievable, take your primes. Think about all primers, homies. Hey, on that note, homies, if you got a free Twitch Prime, make sure to use it on your bro. Helps you out a ton. Appreciate it. I have TP here. I think I just keep pushing this until I have to TP. Katarina's going bot. Why is Katarina going bot? I might have been base, but... Are they on it? No. Wait, she's mid now. Okay, I'll go get my item and then play for this. We get level 16. Level 16, Mundo's like level 16 Castellan. It's a GG. Yeah, I go bot. I think my team wins. Nope. We can join the skirmish. This Katarina has so many resistances. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, let's see how long we take. Oh, this. Just die, bro. Fucking die! You die. Bro! Fuck that champion. Oh, we're ending. Nice. I'm not gonna be level 16. We might not have enough. No, we don't have enough here. They're back.
Top. This. GG.
I'm strong as fuck here though.
Hey good sir, already some -1 today?
Nope, I never miss Kennen mains. You should know that already.
He's gonna go flush. I'm waiting for my ult on low HP. So the low HP you are, the more AD you get. And the more health you get. So now when you're low HP, right, if I ult, I get more inside heal. You see? If you're low HP, you get more HP instantly when you ult. So that's why the lower HP you are, it's good. You use it either for that or you use it for the movement speed. I almost died though, so you gotta make sure, of course, the timing is correct. I'm gonna get Unending Despair proc onto him, so I'm gonna get turret aggro. I mean, we just end the game. Okay. Good game. I think next game I want to play Urgot, and that'll probably be my last game. I haven't played Urgot yet. Great, they were tier 1, they were 5. I know if Miss Kennen. I think next game we're playing Urgot, and that will probably be my last game. Because when I do full education like this, my voice goes away very fast. Very fucking fast. But yeah, I was first going to do an Unranked Master on Urgot. We skipped that. We're doing all the champions now. Let's move on. Alright, we give it to Pro Fodder up here though. No kill. Today probably no kill. Alright, we got Platinum. Good shit. Moving on. Gwen probably will do Urgot. See, the reason I want to do Urgot is because of this. Take a look at this champion, guys. He's still the best right now, amongst the best. Look at this. Should probably try out Work too, right? Is Work on my list? Wait, is Work made even better? Dark Matter. Take it oriented, which is pretty tricky. These 3 champions. So my main priority targets are going to be Jax and or Nunu. And then I'm going to play with... Oh, I'm getting a Thresh. Leona would be even better, but Thresh is still okay. And so when the way you want to play Urgot, guys, I've talked about this quite a few times already, but there's like 2 very big reference points that you have as Urgot. So first things first is your level 1 to level 3, you are extremely strong. So you want to utilize your level 1 to level 3 to either get plays, kills, or at least use those level timers to get in a good position in the early laning phase. Then the second reference point is level 9. So level 9, you're able to not have cooldown on your W anymore, so you can perma toggle it. So you can put W on, auto attack, and then 3 points W, and pretty much toggle that permanently. So, I'll go Deep Blade, and I want to try and utilize my level 1 to level 3 as long as I can. For example, your E gives you 95 shield and 111 damage. You can do 300 HP health rate, and then your passive gives you 34 extra damage on each leg. So you really want to make use of your level 1 to level 3. Then afterwards, we can't really, progress as aggressively anymore. Then we want to scale to level 9, and the goal is to pretty much rush Cleaver. If you full rush Cleaver, so you full eco to Cleaver, you don't buy Butch, you don't buy Coal, you should get your Cleaver at around minute 9 if you farm appropriately. So, what the fuck? My entire thing is bugging. Wait, what? My thing is automatically alt-tabbing. Okay, I think we're good now. So, even though playing for kills is really good on Urgot, a common pitfall that a lot of people have when they're trying to learn to play Urgot is they want to utilize their strong champion to look for kills and kills only. Okay, I need to do something. I think I need to shut down Epic Pen. I think that makes me alt-tab automatically every time. There we go. And close this as well. There we go. Now it should be fixed. So, the other day I was coaching an Urgot player, and what he kept on doing is he kept on forcing aggressive trades, trying to look for kills, instead of playing with the minion waves and just holding the line of minions, not looking for trades, but just playing for CS lead. And because of that, he ended up taking bad trades and ended up losing extremely, extremely hard. Now, I'm going to showcase you guys, level 1 to level 3, you do want to play like that. Level 1 to level 3, you want to play aggressive, but afterwards, you just mainly want to play with wave states and look to build a CS lead. So, you use your strong early game champion, not necessarily to, look for kills perma. Okay, he's looking to contest me. So I'm just auto-attacking, dropping the aggro into the bush, get my PTA proc, and now I'm gonna look for my E hit here. Walk out of his E, just keep spacing with him, get the PTA proc, and we got maximum out of the level 1 there. Beautiful. Alright, now I'm gonna be doing a second wave crash to make the wave push back towards me. By doing a second wave crash, I make it crash, right? And then I can choose to either push it or make it push towards me. If I make it push towards me, I'm going to force Jax to walk up for last hits, and then we're going to be in an amazing position. Looks like Nunu did the wrap off and going into bot side. So you see here, similar to last game, we see their jungle on the map in the early game. I press tab, and I look what buff they have. He has a rep buff. What is the Jax doing? Did he have recall? He's not TPing back. He's going to lose a full wave then, sir. You should TP back. What is he doing? Also, Nunu is going to go bot side now, guaranteed. Jax had to TP back. By him walking back, he loses the entire wave. Game over for him now already, pretty much. Now I can decide to push this back, or make it push into me. Both are fine here. Can I lower the music? I can in a second. If I push this back, I can just perma crash and pretty much look to make him lose farm on the turret. If I make this push towards me, he's gonna be forced to walk up for last hits, and then we can look to punish that way. Alright. Music a bit loud? Okay, I see multiple comments, so I'm gonna lower it. There we go. Should be better now. Okay, I'm gonna look to trade back though. There you go. He's gonna... Okay, you should use his E. I don't know, this Jax is playing very suboptimal. I'm gonna slow push this wave now, and then hard push the next wave, get it to crash, and then probably set up my reset. So, I slow push this, allow this next wave to walk in, that's why we're gonna be hard pushing, punish him when he goes for last hits. And you see here, I'm not looking to approach trades by just eating into him, I'm waiting till he goes for last hits, and that's when I punish. So the thing is, you force your opponent to walk up for last hit, and now I'm gonna use the strength of my champion to try and persuade him of that, right? So, I don't force trades just randomly, I force trades on last hits. That's the thing that you need to start doing as well. So, when I explained this concept to my student, he ended up getting a lot more trades, gradually, and then ending up, you know, being able to progress that way. But before, what he was doing, he wanted to play aggressive, he just couldn't really figure out why. So he was just standing in the minion wave, and without enemy top laner being forced to walk up for last hit, he tried to force trades. What you do instead, when you're a strong early game champion, like I said, like a Darius, you punish around last hits. So you look at the play with the wave state, because you're a strong champion, you control the wave state, and then you look to hard punish every last hit your opponent walks up for. So now I'm going to pretty much slow push again, and I'm going to stand on the last hits. So now set that Jax to choose, get last hits or get nothing. And that's how I'm expanding my lead. See, if I just walk completely forward now, I'm trying to punish last hits again. He goes for last hits. That's why I'm punishing. Okay, I'm a little bit in third range, that's my bad. Same concept every time. Right? So you play kind of wave states into kills, not the other way around. I'm not sure about this play, sir. Please don't do it. Oh, he's picking me. That's my fault, obviously. That's my fault what the Viego did there. That has to be the most classic thing. My Viego does that play, and... like... that's my fault. That's my fault right there, guys. My bad. One problem I have is that I don't have enough gold for pickaxe, so we're gonna have to go fetch Ruby Crystal here. I can't even do that, so I think I'll sell my potion. I really need to get my pickaxe, but it's okay. This guy's going tank Jax, which is very suboptimal, but it's okay. What's gonna narrate through? So again, if you want to utilize an early game champion like a Darius, a Set, Urgot, all of these kind of champions, don't just randomly start swinging your abilities and looking to punish them. Play on last hits, because your opponents are going to be forced to walk up for last hits. So play on the minion line, hold your position aggressively, and when they walk up for last hits, that's when you trade. Hope that makes sense. After this game, I can show you guys an amazing example. To be fair, I should probably even make a video on that. Alright, now we're gonna be level 6. Nuno's bot side, so I'm not scared of getting ganked by the Nuno. We got level 6. I'm gonna slow push this wave. Why do I slow push? Because the minion wave is very close to my side. I'm gonna allow this next wave to walk through the lane as well. That's the way I hard push, and then I can look to either proxy, I can look to play for a plate, I could look to punish him a little bit. And whilst I'm slow pushing, he's also losing CS, right? And you see how I'm permanently on top of the minion that he could potentially last it. As a result, he can never walk up. And you see, even though I'm not killing it, I am gradually expanding his CS lead. Now, I slow push this wave. That's why I'm allowed to hard push this next wave now. Nuno is still bot side, so because Nuno is bot side, I have two options. I can look to help my jungler do grubs, but I don't think he needs my help. I can also look to proxy farm now. And proxy farming is pretty much always good, because it speeds up your tempo. You can get it for recall, and there's no drawback now, because I'm a jungler's bot side. So, what I'm going to do now is slow push it to hard push, gain a tempo opportunity, look for the plate, and then after the plate, I'm not looking to do anything. He has to collect this wave, and that gives me the opportunity to look to proxy, and then I can set up my reset. Right? And of course I can do this because my jungler's not here. There we go. Okay, well, that jungler ended up dying. Now, I'm looking for 875 gold on my reset because I need a pickaxe, so I need one more wave. And normal wave grants you around 100 gold. Cannon wave grants you around 200 gold. Nunu is going to come back here with tempo, though, so I'm going to be a little bit fast here. Ari could potentially move as well. And Nunu can come here with a snowball. So I'm just looking for enough gold for my pickaxe, and then I will look to set up my reset. Who was that? I'm fucking dead here, there's 4 people. Okay, well, that sucks, but I'm not going to lose anything. Because by dying here, I will pretty much... I've taken the wave states, right? Oh. No way. You can kill me now. You can take me down now. I'm losing nothing. GG. Well, that is pretty fucking crazy. And we even get a kill. But again, if there weren't 4 people there, because Ari was also moving, I would just get my reset in. Fine, I get my pickaxe. Because there were 4 here, I lose nothing, because this is the next wave I'm supposed to collect. I even killed the Urgot here. I didn't know. There are my boots here. And then we need 600 gold. Level 9, I get my cleaver. So you see here, I just use the slow push into hard push to get into the proxy. Then that proxy would give me a plan to play into my pickaxe. Instead, there were 4 people. I traded 1. Even if I would die there, it wouldn't matter. Why? I'm losing nothing. As you guys can see here, I've lost, okay, 1 or 2 minions. But my team were able to take grubs. My jungler loses nothing. Nuno wastes his time looking to kill me. Janna wastes her time looking to kill me. Maybe Ezreal would lose some minions in bot, right? So even though I end up maybe dying, it's not bad because I lose nothing and my team all get tempo. Does that make sense? So by default, it's completely fine to proxy there. See, there's pretty much no drawback to proxy when done correctly. So try to start utilizing it in your gameplay. Alright. I'll do this. Get this wave in. Beautiful. Nuno looks to be going to bot side again, but I want to eco to the cleaver now. So similar to how I explained earlier, when you're playing on 3 components like this, yes, you are pretty strong. I'm pretty strong compared to the Jax right now. But if I finish a full cleaver, I'm going to be twice as strong. So I'm looking to get into cleaver as fast as possible. So I want to hard push this wave and instantly set up my reset. And I walk back and get a full cleaver. Okay. So keep that in mind. When you're super close to a full item spike, try to eco towards it as fast as possible because it speeds up your gameplay. Now I have a full cleaver. I'm going to be twice as strong instead of just sitting on 3 components. Can it be utilized in bronze silver though? Why would it not be able to be utilized in bronze silver? If you learn how to proxy appropriately in bronze and silver, you are going to confuse your enemies so much because they have no idea how to answer it, and then you will always be ahead. So yes, with your proximity team, probably not. With range champions, it's way harder. With Shen and Tahm Kench, it's hard. So range champions, Shen and Tahm Kench, pretty hard. But that's why these are also not on the list. Every champion I have on this list can proxy farm. Every champion. Mordekaiser can proxy. Camille, Fiora, also pretty hard, but sometimes you also can, especially if you're Tiamat. Right, but now, again, I lose nothing. I have my tempo, I have a full cleaver. This is where we need to punish him again. Alright, level 9 is my biggest spike. I just came back with a full cleaver, sir. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to kill him, eh? Unless he goes to the turret. I'm surprised he decided to fight me when I have a full cleaver. Yeah, well, now he's just dead. That was just beyond random. We haven't traded much this game. All he had to do was play slow, but I guess he lost his patience and he was like, you know what, I've had it. Went in, died. I got my full cleaver. There's no chance for him to win. You have 2 options here, Boots of Swiftness or Tabis. I prefer Boots of Swiftness here, also with the amount of range champions that you have. So same thing here, I'm gonna speed up my tempo. I'm gonna take the plate, proxy this wave, and then start my reset. Again, my Boots of Swiftness. So now when you're level 9, you can toggle your W. Beautiful. Make a play on it. Okay, that guy's dead as fuck. And next item is gonna be Sterox. Alright, this is why Urgot is so good in the current meta, because every time, so the meta right now, kind of, is very centered out early game, mid game, right? Early to mid game, because you have so many neutral objectives, like, you get the 2 grubs, you get the Herald, you get the Dragon Fights, the Atakan. So because there's so many skirmishes going on, Urgot is one of the best champions at like 2 items to join any of the skirmishes. Level 13, he spikes the hardest with his legs. Your ult can really switch around the team fight, and yeah. Early game you win as well. Also, Boots of Swiftness are broken onto him, especially if you get the feats of strength here, which we'll very likely get. And yeah, see the thing is, the hardest thing for Urgot is to reliably get close with your E. So here you want to W, auto, W, auto, W, Q ult. Wait, am I losing? Oh, wait, right? I misplayed that. I died to minions. I have a fucking briefer. How do I lose? I'm talking about everything and I forget to fucking play the game. I deserve to die. I deserve to die. I deserve to die. I misplayed that so hard. But the thing is, I die, I give a shutdown, then I'm also gonna lose 2 waves here, and he's gonna get like 3 plates. Like, this is like when you fucking place your queen and it just gets captured. It's that big of a blunder. It's okay. We're back to even, I guess. We're back to even. We're back to even. Too much yapping indeed. Let's focus a little bit on the gameplay. Well played by the Jax to figure, like, to find that window. Like, I don't know. The minions end up killing me. You max your Q second, by the way, because so what I was talking about is that you need to get close reliably, and your Q allows you to do that. Boots of Swiftness allows you to do that. So yeah, there's that. Alright, let's focus on the gameplay. So auto 3 times W, because by the 3 times W you have your normal auto attack back again. I want to try and keep my range up a little bit more against him now. Just play the 17 HP. And this will require some practice, right? How you toggle permanently. I would love to be able to play out for the grubs here. Looks like my jungler wants to as well. Also, you see how I have 7 out of 15 legend bloodline stacks. Oh. He's gonna get slow from this as well. Nice. Well, every grub you get an extra Legend Bloodline stack. So now I already have 9, right? This is going to be number 10, and the other one's going to be number 11. Beautiful. This is number 10, right? And the next one is number 11. So every time you kill a grub, keep in mind, you do get your electric stack. Or sorry, you get your Legend stacks. There you go. Alright, level 11 is going to be on the horizon, but I have used my ult. The turret is relatively low HP, so I want to play for that. Slow push this wave, because the next one is already relatively close. And then I think I'm going to set up my reset. And then spend my gold, because I have 1k gold. And then just play on the map again. Okay. I have no ult right now, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious. Level 30 is my next spike, because then I get the upgraded legs, where they only have 2.5 second cooldown. I can go pickaxe right here. Is that enough for longsword too? Yes, I need 1325, right? Beautiful. We can take the blue buff on the way there, and then on this wave, we should be able to play for this turret. Actually, it might slow me down if I go for this. I really want to trade for the turret now, and then I can start expanding my lead across the map. So the general thing is, you want to try and get this tier 1 turret down as fast as possible to be able to speed up your gameplay. This is where a lot of people get wrong. Sometimes when I'm spectating a silver game, this tier 1 is still up at minute 20 because people are not actively playing towards it. The faster you take this turret down, the faster you can get tempo on the map because you can push the wave all the way into here. And then when your opponent is collecting, you can do other stuff on the map. So if I want to expand my lead now, I don't necessarily have to kill the Jax, which would be good. But the faster I take this turret, the more tempo I can get on the map, and I can look to impact the rest of the map faster, pretty much. So my biggest objective here is to get this turret down, which I get here. I think I'm losing this. Yeah, level 11. Yeah, I'm dead as fuck. Calculated. I'm gonna take a risk here and push out this wave, because I'm assuming Nunu isn't here anymore. Holy fuck, Janus here, okay, run away. That was way too fucking close. This time we got it though. Alright, now Jax is to collect these 2 waves. I don't have to collect the wave for a very long time. I can look to open up to mid now. I can look to open up to bot. Let's see. Alright, so because the wave is pushing now, I have tempo. See, Jax has to collect this, and this before I realistically have to receive. So now I open up through mid. I can stay mid. I can go bot. Looks like I will... I'm going to take the rep off, and then I'll just decide what I want to do. Probably go mid lane here. Right? So now that I've gotten the tier 1 turret, I can finally start looking to progress. I would want to take over bot lane probably here, but that's a Jax TP. Nobody else can be that. So I think we just dive here together, and then we should be able to get the bot tier 1. And this is how you expand your lead. Get the tier 1 first. Then you can look to play for other parts of the map. Just hit the turret. We have 6 drops. We get it very fast. I should be tanking if... No. Get the turret. When the turret is gone, we also have numbers advantage here. Yep. Beautiful. If I had TP, I would TP top lane instantly. But perfect, because... Okay, so Hawaii should have never moved. Hawaii should have just played for the mid tier 1. But again here, if I would have never taken the top tier 1, I would not have this tempo opportunity. But we got the top tier 1. Now we were able to open up mid because we have tempo with the top wave. I don't really like this. We're getting this guaranteed. Like, they are overstaying the tempo. But Thresh dying doesn't matter that much because we're getting a mid tier 1. Kalista dying, yeah, it sucks a little bit, but, you know, we can get a mid tier 1 and a mid tier 2 here, so I still think it's completely fine. Right, if I move there, maybe I save them, maybe I don't. Maybe I haven't died myself. If I stay mid here, we're guaranteed to get the mid tier 1, mid tier 2, and the waves, right? So here, this is a great example of like a split-second decision that just... It's gonna require some practice, but you see here, in terms of percentage odds, or like... More often than not, staying mid lane there is going to be the guaranteed outcome. That's why I didn't even consider moving there, because my bot lane is making a mistake by overstaying, and if I move there, maybe I get something. If I stay mid, I'm guaranteed to get 2 turrets, so I stay mid there for, like, consistency manner. Okay, we're losing bot tier 1. It's not the end of the world, though. We reset the side wave, get it to crash, it's gonna bounce back, and now I want to reset and probably play into bot myself. Do I want to play bot? To be fair, I might even just be able to stay here. There's 3 people mid. Jax is bot, so I can just play for this. Oh. Why not? No. You little piggy. If this guy stays fighting me here though, we get the dragon, so it's not the end of the, you know, end of the world here. I'm dead as fuck though. Okay, we do get the dragon. Yeah, they actually sent 5 top. I think we're fine. Shouldn't have been that great though. We buy tier 3 boots because you can more reliably gap close. And now we go Jack Show, which pairs perfectly with our with our conditioning as well. You get extra resistances. We should be able to get this. And then right now my game plan is to play for tier 2 turrets. In any mid game skirmish we take, we should be good. Alright. Alright. So they have double AB here. Jenna here. This guy has some magic damage. And Ezreal, actually, they all have magic damage. Yes. Magic is extremely good in this game because they all have magic damage. I probably want to play into top side also because Atakan is going to be the next neutral we play for. And I can always punish, pretty much play for that by being top right because I can get tempo first. I have TP here, but... So I don't TP in scenarios like these because by default I'm already salvaging a bad play, if that makes sense. So if I TP in here, my Thresh is already dead. So I'm already... Like, I'm trying to fix a bad play, which I don't like to do when I'm ahead. Or when I'm behind as well. Okay, Jax could move, so I'm just gonna communicate that as a potential. And I want to keep playing for this tier 2 third tier. Yeah, Kalista walking up on mid wave is a mistake by her. Or him. Is Kalista him or her? I don't fucking know. I will play for this tier 2 turret, but now with us not having mid lane, I might have to recall here. I only see Ezreal mid, Janna's here. I think I can just play for this, not much more. Ahri, okay, Ahri's mid. Nunu could be here though. And this guy's tank as fuck. Yeah, he's walking to me, so Nunu's here. I can move here now then, I guess. I can move behind. The problem is we have no heart engage. This is why I would have preferred Leona over Thresh. We gotta need to let the magical hook here. Has no flash. This guy's no ult. Oh, I got charmed just before I died, so I walked to the Ahri. I think I'm fine here with my statics. We can fight here on my statics. I'll just eat a Nunu. This is why Urgot is so good in mid game, guys. I set up my statics, right? That's why I knew with my resistance and my statics, I'm fire. And now with their dead, the second they're dead, I'm thinking, where can I get maximum resource on the map? Guess what? Top tier 2. So I instantly TP top with the wave, and I get tier 2 as well. Beautiful. But it was a good outcome, but I knew consciously that if they kept playing with me, there I have my statics, so I'm really strong in these mid game skirmishes. And, well, beautiful. Now the game should be win. That switch is too big. Oh. Alright. Nice. We get a reset. Now we play for Atakan and the dragon, which is beautiful. I already got top tier 2 now too. I don't pretty much have to never go top lane anymore. We just play for this and we should be absolutely fine now. I'm gonna build this. Oh, this guy died. So now we just gotta defend Atakan more so than anything else. And then I think we'll be fine. My team overstayed for a tier 3 turret. I find this to be one of the most common issues I see towards lower and more, where people, like, we just won a full team fight, and we're overstaying for a tier 3 turret. Tier 3 turret gives, like, what, 200 gold or something? Like, it's fucking useless, but we died, and we lose complete tempo over the map for, like, the next 2 minutes now, for a tier 3 turret, instead of just recalling, and now they might get Atakan because we overstayed for a tier 3 turret. For what? Like, why is the tier 3 turret so valuable? I don't understand that ever. Such a common mistake, you'll see. Sorry. Well, and they chased us instead of going for the objective, so yeah. And my ult is a zoning ult there for Ezreal. If you guys do not understand it, it's fine. I don't expect you to, but my ult is a zoning ult, okay? Thank you. I don't expect you to understand. By the way, with 2.5 seconds good, I can pretty much just ring around the Rosie here, and I just probably get it, so yeah, we're in a really good spot, and yeah. With the rank right now, we're around Emerald. Well, ended up working out. Could have been way scarier. Jax gets a good crossweb play here, where he crosswebs the kill and potentially gets a tier 2 turret, but it's okay. I have my Jax show in base, so I'm not gonna go and greed overstay right now. Everybody's in the base, so I'm gonna recall got my item. Next item... lot of options. I think Blood Mail is not terrible, because I'm really like around 4k HP. Strikebreaker not terrible either, because they have range. I think I like Strikebreaker over anything else. I think Strikebreaker is fine. Yep. Okay, I have a really good time siding against this guy. Again, as my habit, every time I step into the sideline, make this a habit, guys. So important. Check that first. Check her item. Let's see she has a Zhonya. So now that I know she has Zhonyas, I know how to play this skirmish, right? Actually, we're gonna have a 5v5. We're not gonna play for sideline here. We're gonna 5v5. So we go with our Hui. Now, second step before approaching a team fight. Do this every time you're gonna approach a team fight. You check the items of you and enemy. So we see 2 items here, almost 3. Okay, and then we check summoners. So I know Kalista no flash, Viego no flash, but I know my Hui has flash. So I don't have to defend my Hui that much. I know that she's fine by herself, and so I have to maybe defend my Kalista here a little bit more, right? So it's super important. Before joining a team fight, check the summoners of your teammates, check the items of both sides, and then you know who to target, right? So team fights is more so preparation, and then the execution is the result. This guy has no flash, I believe. Alright. My Kalista has no flash, so we're gonna defend that bitch. Alright, and that should be game over. No flash, don't have barrier. And again, the second the team fight is over, my team doesn't need help here with taking this dragon. So when they're dead, I have tempo over them, right? And I'm gonna use that tempo to get the bot tier 2. Similar to how we had the fight earlier where I get the top tier 2, now I use the tempo from the team fight to get the bot tier 2. And GG. Alright. This threshold's not a beautiful hook. Actually, maybe we could have ended in hindsight. I don't think we can. We should take the bot-in hip. We should just play for this, and then play for Baron, and then we end. It's like, oh, how do we have a Jen on our team? But I'm confused. It's the Viego. Okay, let's not overstep for this. In about one... What? I've never seen minions get through that gate. What the hell? Okay, Hui. Okay, so Viego used flash, I use flash. Okay, next fight, Kalista and Hui will still have flash. Sorry, Viego used flash and I use flash, not Hui. Yeah, I'll go for this. To be fair, I'll go for this. I think I'm going to be team fighting more straight up. I'll just go for this. Okay, so Ari is about to have Zhonyas, which is still this first component. D doesn't have 3 items yet. My Viego has 3 items now. Hui is very close to 3. But yeah, they have to defend the mid in hip, right? Because we have this here. I think we just brute force a 5v5. We're always gonna be the fight spot. Okay, my guys are recalling, so I'm assuming this guy might have his 3rd item. In that scenario, I'm gonna push out the bot lane first. But there's a chance that Hui might recall soon too, because she's gonna be on her 3rd item. So I'm gonna push out the bot lane first, gain tempo, and then we just play for it. Yeah, my Kalista has 130 gold away from this, but I just want to play for this. The faster we play for it, the faster we can add the game here. Alright, push out the bot lane first, pressure this potentially, and then we group up. Okay, it looks like Kalista wants to farm for a 3rd item, right? I also noticed by continuously pressing tab, Hui might want to do the same because she's super close to her 3rd item. So yeah, Kalista's gonna recall again. So my team should actually be careful because Kalista's recalling, right? And I know this because I'm pressing tab. Why OpenG review is so expensive? Because else I've been doing 100 OpenG reviews a stream and I can't. I already have like barely the time to fucking breathe. Ah, beautiful. Well, looks like we're taking the skirmish anyways. Aura flash, use Zhonyas. Oh, Matar's just the goat. That's on me. I think we don't even need Baron now. We just end with the mid wave. We have a wave. They have no good wave clear unless Jack just pretty much surges for it. We're gonna keep them at bay. I want Ezra to be able to Q this minion wave. Should be enough if we just all hit this. Diego's not hitting it. Holy shit, this Thresh though. This Thresh actually fucking cheating. I have not seen that guy miss hooks. Usually I hate playing with Thresh players because, well, not hate, but it's like such unreliable engage, but this Thresh just made it look like aimbot, so my fucking goat. Alright, good finish, Urgot the game. Like I said, I didn't really play for kills in the laning phase. I played for farm, we utilized a good proxy. Level 3, we utilized our early game strength, and then we just gradually expanded from that and end up carrying the game. Alright guys, that's 4 hours of pure yapping, and kind of the goal setting that I have right now is for the remainder of this week. I really want to try and get more consistent with that. We end up in around Platinum Elo right now. Tomorrow we continue, but we're in Emerald MMR. I want to keep doing this climb. These are the champions that I'm playing, and I want to, for the remainder of this week, do full educational and